All right. Yo, what is poppin'? YT, YouTube, you know what I'm saying? So today is V-Day. I am going to be having this as a stream. I am streaming right now for it, but I'm also going to have this uploaded on to the, I was about to say Instagram, pause, but onto the YouTube channel as well. So today is Valentine's Day. As you can hear in the background, we got that little lovey-dovey music going on. You know, your boy's single dingle like a Pringle. You know, it's crazy. You can't really say you're single like a Pringle, because a Pringle does come inside of like a big can, right? And that kind of like threw me off. Somebody was like, you know, how can you say single like a Pringle whenever Pringles come in big cans with many of them? And I'm like, you know, that makes sense, but you don't eat like 7 at a time unless that's your go, right? I know for me it ain't. So for this, I'm still trying to get everything set up and everything, so don't disappear. If you're watching this on YouTube, after the fact, drop me a like, drop me a comment, drop a subscription if you can. I would much appreciate it while I sit here and try to get everything figured out and situated on a big line. Bro, get off my damn screen. Get off. I got my tablet right here, so yeah. And I gotta hey, what's up? Take my, what you saying? What? I do like the piano, so this is actually very relaxing to hear. Hey, what's up? Take my, okay. Got things picked up. Let me see what's going on. I gotta take it. I said that, baby girl, you know you make it. And I never did understand your mind of racing. I might just tell you something, baby, you complacent. I don't understand your pain, but everybody knows you're in vain. I don't give a damn about your lifestyle. I'ma make sure that you gon' pipe down. Take my time in everything I do. I gotta make it happen. All of y'all just talking, so I make it snappy. Hey, I gotta show you about the life. I gotta show you that it's right. I know I can't sing, but look, we gonna make it happen either way. So, not expecting anybody to tune in, but if y'all do tune in, I do appreciate it. This one's gonna be Love Choice. Let's see what it's about. I'm guessing that it's a romantic type of game, so I am super curious about it, but let's go. Now, what is this? Select the story. You got love game, love distance, love detective. Of course, we're playing a game, so I'm gonna do love game, right? But I'm gonna try and see if I can knock all of it out. I'm a game developer. There's a game jam today, okay? A game jam is a game development event. Participants have just 48 hours to make a game around a given theme, all right? Sometimes, if you're lucky, there might be girls in your game jam team. I guess my team didn't have much luck in this time. All right. The jam starts on Friday afternoon. Most of the teams will spend the first night coming up with ideas and designing their game. Everything is going well with my team. We quickly came up with an idea, so I'm taking a short break to have a look around. Okay, so is this going to be like kind of like a point and click kind of game? Am I going to be walking around? I have a feeling like it's probably going to be like a point and click kind of game. That's when I noticed her. Her team is sitting next to mine. It looks like her team is in the middle of an intense discussion. Then I hear one of them say, "Let's just take a break and try again in 10 minutes. Her teammates leave their chairs, leaving her alone, writing her. Okay, that's the best time to kind of like slide through and be like, "Hey, what you doing, shawty? What y'all got in mind? You know, spit some game, get a little talking going." This is my chance to talk to her, yo. That's the best time, I'm telling you. I think to myself. I check my hair, clothes, put on the best smile that I can. Hold up. Okay, I wanted to make sure that it wasn't gonna hurt your eardrums if you're listening to this. Uh, I walk over to her, acting as natural as possible. This man was over here tripping over tables and everything, just watching. Hey, bro, are they about to shoot a porno? This man has XXX. Bro, come on, PG-13. You probably can't see it because my beautiful face is in the way. But yeah, it says, hey, I'm XXX. Can we be friends? Would you like to hear, would you like to hear about it? Damn, both of those are corny startup lines. Like, hey, can we be friends? Like, I don't know about you, but I'm not walking up to a chick that I'm trying to talk to and spit game to and be like, hey, can we be friends? Hell no. And then, would you like to hear about our game idea? Like, no, she didn't come to you asking for that. So I guess the only thing that I can say in this case is, hey, can we be friends? She appears to be feeling awkward, but she still politely introduces herself. Hi, I'm... Okay, what's up with XXX? Like, what are we doing here? After the game jam ended, I found her through the WeChat. Although it was kinda awkward at first, we quickly became pen pals, sharing our secrets and feelings. Oh god. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not much of that kind of guy that's like gonna share feelings and all that. That's not much of my go-to. Like, I don't mind chatting, but I'm not gonna sit here and like explain my feelings to anybody. Maybe a bro, mostly because it's a whole nother story whenever you're chatting to your bros about like certain things that's going on. But I ain't doing it. That's a trap. My friends say, even though I didn't get an award at the game jam, I was the real winner. I can't argue with that. I'm so lucky to have met her. 2 weeks later, we were texting through WeChat. Now I'm waiting for a good opportunity to ask her out to a movie and maybe dinner. Okay, I wouldn't say dinner. I would say, yeah, a movie and maybe like a walk in the park. Cause, okay, let me put this out there, right? You just start talking to a chick. You trying to vet her. You know, me personally, I'm that kind of guy that recommends not spending a lot of money on the first date. Maybe not even the second. Maybe the third, take her out to dinner. First one, y'all just trying to get to know each other. If it's a woman that really respects you and really wants to talk to you, she's not gonna want like an expensive date, right? So you just going out there, you take her to a movie, you know, that's perfect. And then after the movie or even before the movie, y'all go like walk in the park, get to talk with each other, then go watch the movie, have like that kind of lovey-dovey kind of moment. Then after that, you know, take her home or whatever y'all do at the end, whatever y'all feel like at that mood, you know what I'm saying? Wink, wink, nut, nut, maybe nut, nut. But my boss got mad at me today, but I just did exactly as he asked me to. And now he's blaming me. How can I not be upset? The boss always takes credit and subordinates take the blame. Maybe it's just a communication problem. Oh god. I hate whenever games give like subpar responses. Like in this case, the boss always takes credit. Like, why is the boss even mad at her? Like, he's blaming it on me. Like, blaming what on you? Am I able like the... Oh, can't wait to see this kitty movie. After a long day at work, slept good. Wait, is this like a one-sided conversation? It seems like a one-sided conversation. Made a meal today, hadn't cooked for ages, almost forgot how to do it. Also practicing my sketches. That was a month ago. Am I able to like it? Oh, I am. Huh. What a weird day. The sweet... Oh, this is Twitter. Oh, never mind. Okay, so 20 minutes ago, she said that she wants to see this movie. Alright, I'm just gonna say maybe it's a communication kind of issue. Perhaps he didn't do it on purpose. I know you have a genuine... Sorry, just... There's more. None of my colleagues were willing to defend me. That was unfair. Okay, now you kind of have to take her aside to a degree. I have zero information about what's going on right now. All I know is that she's having an issue with her boss. Like, I don't know whose side to take. Wage earners like them would never offend the boss. I mean, that is kind of true. They probably didn't know the whole story. I mean, that is also true. Wage earners like them would never offend the boss. Most wouldn't defend or offend the boss. They're gonna kind of be like puppy dogs, so I'm gonna go with that. They need the work to be able to live. I'm still upset. Why don't you hang out with me this weekend? Oh, that's a perfect way to slide. Ooh. Just have some fun, okay? Okay, my guy, spiff with it. Want to go watch a movie? Yeah, the Sherlock Holmes cat, whatever it is. It's a good thing that I look, because right here. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Sherlock Holmes cat. I've read a lot of them. Dang it. I was too busy looking everywhere else. Okay, I forgot the movie tickets. I should find a fancy restaurant near me. You can never be too prepared for the date. I should try to find as many as I can. Minigame. Click the good restaurants to add it to your favorite. Avoid the bad one. Okay, so now it looks like we're in our first minigame. Now, so I'm guessing that I'm looking for the ones that have something going on with it, I'm guessing. Because that's the main one that looks different, so I'm just gonna click those. We cook. Okay. Oh, we're doing a little mystery. Okay, it's not hard if you literally just don't do anything with it. I'm keeping track of you, baby. Come on, stop playing with me. I'm an OG. Now it's probably gonna pick up the pace. Hold up. Bam. I'm a boss, I tell you. Now you gonna do it again? Oh, we got 2 off. Flippy doodle. Okay, I think I got it. Bam, bam. I think I can find more play again. No, I've gotten all of them. They wanted 11 out of 11. I got 11 out of 11. Let's cook with it. Oh, now we at the date. It's finally the day of our date. It's my first time sitting next to her, and I can't help feeling a little nervous. I just keep telling myself to stay calm and focus on the movie. Now, I will say, it's okay to be nervous on the first date because you don't know how things are going to play out. You don't know exactly what's going to go through. Anything can happen on the first date that can throw everything off. Like, there's a saying that it takes 20 years to build a good reputation, but it can take 5 minutes to destroy it all. Like, that's true with anything. Like, you can sit here, you can vet the woman, you can spit all the game that you want, you can do X, Y, and Z. But literally, if you go to the date and you're wearing a cologne that you love, right? But she's allergic or she hates some type of scent about it, the next thing you know, that could throw everything off. You're not going to have another date. You aren't going to do anything after that. And that's kind of like the crazy fickle thing about these kind of, that kind of thing. The movie ends and we stay in our seats until everyone else has gone. Bro, you better clap. Oh, my bad. The movie was kind of interesting. It was great, although it was different from the original. Okay. That's most sequels. But I can tell that the director put his heart and soul into it and tried to make it feel similar to the original in ways. No, you're not supposed to have it like the original. You're supposed to take the original, expand on it, and excel in it. Like, you're supposed to take it to that next level. That's why most sequels are trash, because they think about how can we make it similar to the original, and they do nothing to make it unique and different than the first one. So now you're like, why am I paying, you know, an extra $10? I don't know how much movie tickets cost nowadays, but why am I paying an extra $10 to watch the first movie again? It makes no sense. Well, a replica of the first movie, but it's not even close to the first movie because they did nothing different, but also they tried to be similar. It's so freaking crazy. So what's the next? Or so what's next? I know a nice restaurant nearby. Smooth. Okay, come on. I have a feeling I should have like read more of the conversation to see what else she liked. I like sushi. I also like Southeast Asian cuisine. I haven't had a hot pot. How about we do a hot pot? So if we have to think about this from like a romantic standpoint, a sushi date is good. Southeast Asian cuisine is good, but I think a hot pot is more kind of like, how can I say, connecting. Because if I'm not mistaken, whenever we're dealing with a hot pot, I haven't been to a hot pot location, but y'all have to sit at a table and y'all have a pot in front of y'all and y'all like make your own food together. So I would definitely have to say a hot pot. How did you know that I like hot pot? I'm a G with it. I'm a G. I'm a G. Moonlight paints a silver outline around her face. I can hear my heartbeat as I look at her. We are becoming closer and closer. We don't even need to speak. There's already a... What? Tacit? Okay, I gotta look that word up. I have never even heard of that word before. What is tacit? Dictionary. I've never heard of this word. Tacit? And what is that? Tacit, not spoken, implied by or inferred from actions or statements. Implied or inferred without direct expression, aka understood. Law, created or having effect by operation or of law rather than being directly expressed. So I'm gonna let you know now, I am an entrepreneur. If I don't know a word, I have to look the word up. It's kind of in my nature. I don't like to be ignorant. So in this case, now I understand that it's something that's not spoken and is kind of like inferred or kind of already thought or implied. I like that. I don't think there's anything more to be said. Oh God, we jumping straight into the I like you? Bro, I'm gonna hit him with the moon is beautiful. I think that's like, can I hold your hand? I like this one. That was the beginning of our story. I was expecting like some dialogue to be created, but no dialogue. Each other all the time now. Man, you need to get on your purpose, bro. Play that PlayStation right there. We always discuss the things we have in common. We are eager to understand each other more deeply. It's like we want to zoom in and look closely into each other's hearts. Okay, look, bro. I gotta go. Yes. Bye. Okay, look, my men. Okay, now we're in a fight. Why are we cussing at each other? Like, this is already toxic. Like, what y'all toxic about right now? Do I have to respond this way? I don't condone any of this. Like, if y'all can't have a civil discussion, then y'all probably don't need to be with each other. Just that simple. She still likes to tell me all the troubles in her daily life, just like she used to. I believe a clever girl like her should be able to handle these kind of problems herself. Bro, you gotta understand, that's not really the case. Like, okay, look, don't hit me up with this sexist stuff, right? But there's things that men can handle and there's things that women can handle. there's something that old heads would tell me, and there's a difference between a man and a woman as far as our physiques, right? There's a reason why a man's shoulders are built the way that they are, because we can typically handle more pressure than ladies. Now, I'm not saying that that's a negative, but I am saying that there is a difference between our genders, and as far as why men are typically going to be the leaders and why the ladies typically follow suit is because if we're going to handle all the big decisions, she's typically going to be the one that goes with the decisions, and she's going to find herself the person that she respects in those decision making skills. So in this case, like, as the man, even though she's a clever girl, handling the problems, that's kind of a man's job. We're supposed to handle the problems. That's kind of what we're designed for, to a degree. Still, she always seems to be upset about them. No, duh. You can't get around that, bro. My boss got mad at me today, but I just did exactly what he asked me, and now he's blaming me. How can he not be upset? The boss always takes the credit. Bro, are we going right back to this? Okay, this time I'm gonna try something else. Last time I chose the other one. Most bosses are the same. They take the credit, blame the subordinate. Don't take it too personal. There's more. Even your friends didn't. Oh, none of my colleagues. Yeah, none of my colleagues offended me. It's unfair. They probably didn't know the whole story. I do want to put that out there, because if you yourself don't know the full story, it's kind of hard to pick a side, right? Now, if it's with your bros that you've known for years, like my best friend Zach, if he ever came up to me and was like, yo, X, Y, and Z popped off, I don't, X, Y, and Z is going on, of course I'm going to take my bro side. Why? Because I know for a fact he's not the kind of guy who's going to, have an issue like this and blow it out of proportion. Now, if it's somebody who I just met, like who's a friend or an associate or acquaintance that I just met, and they're coming at me with this same issue, I don't know the whole story, and I don't know you that well to be able to say, yeah, I'm a rock with what you doing, or I'm not. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard. It's like a flip of a coin. You don't know which way it's gonna land, because I can sit here and I can say they probably don't know the whole story, but then it could be flipped, right? Oh, wage earners like them would never offend the boss. I'm probably gonna go with that one again. So I'm surprised that they threw this same scenario out there. We literally had that scenario like 5 minutes ago. ... Now we're separating and making more distance now. When you get closer, you start to notice flaws that you didn't see. Of course, bro. That's the whole thing about it, man. It's the whole thing about it. Troubles always arise between couples. Yes, of course. Either I bow to her or she bows to me. There is no third answer, is there? Nope, there isn't. When I get home from work, she's watching her favorite Korean TV series. Well, you need to put your foot down. Empty food boxes and tissues are everywhere. Put your foot down, bruh. I'm so tired. She can clean. Oh God, I guess I need to do it all myself. No, hell no. Time goes by so fast. It's already been 3 years since we met. 3 years ago, we met at Game Jam. Yes, I remember that. You came over to talk to me. Honestly, I felt awkward when you first spoke to me. Perhaps you should act more naturally. I'm sorry, stuff like that is annoying, because we all know most of the time whenever a woman goes to shoot her shot, she's nervous. She's awkward. Why? Because you going to somebody is gonna make things weird, because you don't know how they're gonna take it. You don't know how they're gonna react. There's so many different ways. Now, of course, you gotta be confident. You feel me? You gotta go out there, shoot your shot like Kobe, and then if she sidestep you, then you need to back off. Don't break your ankles though. Don't try to like overreach. You do that, you're gonna break your ankles, and everybody gonna be on your case. Oh, that just reminds me. Whenever I was out in college, right, there was this dude that I know. I wonder how he's doing nowadays, but he had like a big stutter, speech impediment. So he would stutter whenever he would like try to talk, right? The bros, we understood it. Now, we made fun of him, but he was a good friend, so we made fun of him with like respect and love kind of stuff. Now, whenever I was there with him, whenever he said, you know what, hey, I'm gonna go talk to this chick over here real quick. Bro, number one thing that you do not do, don't shoot your shot whenever there's a group full of ladies and you're trying to talk to one of the shawties. Now, only way that it's gonna work is if you yourself is on point. Outside of that, no. Typically, you gonna airball majority of the time. So in this case, he goes up and he talks to shawty, right? Old girl clowns him. I'm talking about gets on his case, everything. Over here, she actually ends up leaving, and her girlfriends that were there, I think it was 2 or 3 of them that were there standing around, bro. She leaves, go talk to her homeboys or the dudes that she's kicking it with or whatever it is, and they all just start clowning this man. I'm standing there, and of course I'm not gonna step in. He decided to go step to the fire, right? So I'm just standing there and I'm just like, sheesh. They look at me and I'm like, hey, don't look at me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't involved. My guy decided to step. None of y'all cute to me, so I'm just chilling. Bro, after the whole thing, this man was like, what was it? Actually, they all left to go to the group of guys that were behind them that old girl stepped to. And at that point, I'm just like, yo, hey, look, bro, let's go get some food real quick. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Being a dude, and you know, like whenever it's bros, y'all all laugh at each other for anything, right? So in this case, we got to the courtroom to go eat, and we had the whole group of guys, and next you know it, we just start chopping on them, start clowning on them. But yeah, that's just like bro things. But nonetheless, at least he shot his shot, and he took the L, and now he knows not to step without having a purpose behind the step. You feel me? But let me go back. So of course, they met at the game thing. We started chatting more after that. Okay, what else? Gradually, you became the one I talked to the most. Do you still remember our first date? Yeah, of course. We watched the movie. Favorite movie, got hot plug. I guess you did some research, huh? I mean, everybody does research. In fact, I didn't think you had prepared so much for our date. It was sweet. Okay, I think that this is like a breakup letter. It's starting to feel like a breakup letter. It really is. Do you remember the first time we held hands? No, I don't remember because I just said, look at the moon. I felt that on a beautiful night like that. Words would have only ruined the mood. See, that's the thing. We're talking about moods. We had more time to get to know each other afterwards. We talked about the hobbies we had in common and shared everything about our lives. But our talks only ever scratched the surface. I always wanted to share more personal thoughts with you. Then why didn't you? Though we have a good time together, sometimes we fight. You're so stubborn when we fight. I don't always want to be the one to apologize first. It means we always end up fighting about little things. Bro, you're dating a woman. You're not gonna have fights that are meaningful. You're just gonna have fights about things that are lackluster, that don't really mean anything. Like, whenever you have a fight with your bro, typically it's gonna be because they took money from you, they ate your food, you know, something that actually means something. But in this case, like, what was it? There's chicks that I've talked to in the past that we argued just because I just like somebody else's Instagram story or something. You know, there's a different type of fight, and majority of the time, if you are dating someone, so for those who are in a relationship watching this, you're going to fight, but it's how you handle that fight that's going to determine the consistency in the relationship. So if y'all argue, if y'all fight, but y'all are able to come together, have a civil discussion, and be able to talk to each other and say, hey, it was my bad, I did this wrong, then 9 times out of 10 you're gonna have a relationship that's gonna be able to stand the tell of time. But if y'all have an argument, y'all say, you know what, how about we just don't talk to each other, that's just gonna separate y'all even more. Y'all aren't gonna do anything beneficial for each other, and y'all are actually going to cause more separational ripples within y'all relationship, and it's going to cause y'all to just grow apart. And there is a difference whenever it comes down to love for a man and a woman, you know. So she's probably just going to say, you know what, I don't feel the butterflies anymore, how about I just, you know, go somewhere else? While you're probably not even thinking about that. You're probably just like, you know what, I'm just going to let her calm down, cool the steam. So I would just say, if y'all are fighting and it's getting that bad, just split. There ain't nothing to gain. I hope you'll always be there as a listener for me. Hell no. If we're only friends, I'm good. I'm clipping you. Maybe I shouldn't get so upset about those little problems in my life. I know I could handle them, but sometimes I just want you to hear me out and share my feelings. Bro, we're dudes. We don't handle feelings the same. We are problem solvers. Like, I have female friends. I don't really have that many female friends, but the ones that I do have, they're like colleagues, etc., right? I tell them, don't come to me with your problems or your issues unless you're looking for someone to solve them. I don't like to listen to anyone's problems. Now, if you want me to just listen, okay, let me know that you're wanting somebody to sit here and listen to you, because while you talk, I'm gonna work on something productive, because you don't need me to listen and actually interact. You just want to vent. That's perfectly fine. I'm just not gonna sit here, turn everything off, and just listen. That I can't do. I want you to know that I need more than cold advice. I'm not your colleague. Okay, maybe I just need somebody who's in a like 30 or 40 year marriage to be here playing this game with me, because even whenever I talk to people that's been in marriages for 40, 50, 60, 70 years, the lady understands that the man is cold, because we handle emotions different. We solve problems. We don't sit on problems. So in this case, his responses, I don't really think that is cold. I think that is logical. It makes sense. He's getting straight to the point. You know, your colleague did this. Maybe they don't want to offend the boss. That makes sense. You know, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I'm sorry, baby. Well, look, how about we go get some ice cream and let's chat about it? Nah, because then she gonna leave you for a man that ain't gonna do that. It's just straight up. We're not perfect, of course. Nobody is. I believe that neither of us should have the concede to the other side. A one-sided relationship won't last long. Depends on what you mean by one-sided. But sometimes I just want you to tolerate my shortcomings. Isn't that what we do already? That's relationships in general. Deuces. Did my sudden letter scare you? I've never shared my feelings like this before. But this will be the first and only time. Sadly, we didn't make it. But I'll never regret our relationship. I've learned a lot from it. I wish you all the best. Goodbye. Well, I gotta say deuces. Hold up. Yeah. All right, I'm back. So I wish you all the best. Goodbye. Well, I gotta say deuces. Okay. Oh, I see how it is. So there's many different outcomes based upon what you say and what you do. So let's go back in it. I'm gonna go back to the love game because I want to try and see if I can like go the full duration of the relationship. Okay, I'm just gonna skip all this because I've read it prior. And if y'all are watching this video on YouTube, then y'all probably went through the whole thing already. If not, then I'll try not to speed through it too much. You can pause the video if you need to or anything, but I'm gonna choose some of the. I think what I'm gonna do. Let's try this version. She appears to be feeling awkward, but still hears you out. It's not too bad, she says in a tired voice. Oh, so she's tired. Let's see how this is gonna play out. Okay, so I ended up getting her WeChat. I found her through the WeChat, okay. Although it's awkward at first, became pen pals, so it leads to the exact same outcome. My friend even says, Game Jam, I was the real winner. I can't argue with that. I'm so lucky we've met. 2 weeks later, we start texting. Now I'm waiting for a good opportunity to ask her out to the movies. No, I think this is whenever we talk about the boss. So we still have the home cat. Now, let's see, because this is my response bubble, right? So the boss always takes credit and subordinates take the blame, and maybe it's just a communication problem. So let's just go theoretically with this one. Most bosses are the same. Yeah. Don't take it too personal. You know, that is a reasonable response. There's more. Now, why couldn't you say, like, okay, let's take this into account. My boss got mad at me today. Like, think about it as a man, right? This is what I'm expecting to hear. My boss got mad at me today, but I just did exactly as he asked me to, and now he's blaming it on me. How can I not be upset? None of my colleagues were willing to defend me. That wasn't fair. And then let me respond. Because now you've given me all the information. None of your colleagues defended you. Your boss is upset at you. And at least tell me the reason why he's even upset in general. Like, I don't even know. My boss got mad at me today. Why? You know, wage earners like them would never offend the boss. They probably didn't know the whole story. Let's go with that. This time, I tried the other one last time. They weren't involved. They didn't know the facts, so they decided to keep their mouths shut. I'm still upset. Now we go to the same conclusion. Let's just have fun during a date. You know, that's a decent way to slide into the spotlight, right? Now I'm gonna do everything identical. We're gonna go to the Sherlock Cat movie, whatever it's called. Yep. The novel's ages. Okay. So it doesn't look like we're going to. Oh no. So we are still going for a dinner date after. So I'm gonna go through this again. Skip the minigame. I'll use what I found earlier. I'll take another look. I use what I learned earlier. I really don't want to do the minigame again. I did a perfect score last go. Finally a date. Now we're on the date. It's my first time sitting next to her, and I can't help feeling a little nervous. I just keep telling myself to focus on the movie. Cease until everyone else is gone. It was interesting. It was great, although original was different. Of course, it's supposed to be. But I could tell the director put a ba. So what's next? I know a good restaurant nearby. Okay, we're gonna go straight back to the same place. I may do something after if I end up failing this run. Now for this one, I wanna, instead of saying, you know, look at the moon, because I was expecting some dialogue to be created, but no dialogue was created. It just went straight into like, oh, would you look at the moon? Look how beautiful the moon is. And then it was just, okay. But I don't think any man should tell the woman, I like you first. I don't think so. So in this case, I'm gonna say, can I hold your hand? See, now we get the same reaction. That was the beginning of our story. So hold hands, beginning. Last one, I just said, it's a beautiful moon. Now we talk to each other. We always discuss things we have in common. We are eager to understand each other more. Okay, so it's the same dialogue. I gotta go. Okay, bye. See, like, this already tells me that she's not wanting to leave the conversation, right? She wants to keep talking. She's very upset about, you needing to leave. So she's probably like, oh, okay, bye. It's probably something that she's saying and doing. Now, me personally, I would just say, hey, look, you need to be playing that PlayStation. Now we're back in the fight. Wait, if I don't touch anything, hold up. If I don't touch anything, does it go to the end? Let's see this. Because I don't think that you need to... That's all that you needed to do. Hold up. Okay, so you're not supposed to retaliate back. Okay. She still tells me all the troubles of her life. Yes, of course. That's typically what you're gonna have in a relationship. I believe a clever girl like her should be able to handle these kind of problems. Stated that a little earlier. Still, she's always upset. Yes, of course. That's never gonna go away. My boss got mad at me today. See, now we're going right back into the same kind of situation again. So, I don't know if... Should I say the same exact thing as I did last time, or should I change it up this time? Maybe it's just a communication, because it's gonna lead to the exact same outcome. If it's similar, it's gonna play out similarly to the last one. Let's just say maybe it's a communication issue. But wait, there's more. Right on point with it. I'm a G. I'm a G. I'm gonna say they didn't know the whole story. She wasn't happy about that, but she wasn't gonna be happy about the other set. Now this, I don't agree with. At all. I'm not going to be the one to clean up after you, but seeing the fact that I didn't argue back this time like I did the last time, let's see if I do the exact same route that I went to last time. Okay, I'm so tired. She can clean it up herself. Let's go with this route again and let's see exactly what happens. Oh, you get to the exact... So just because she's making a mess, she doesn't want to clean it up, and then you get on her and you tell her to clean it up, she leaves. This makes no sense. No sense. So am I supposed to just clean up after her at this point? Okay, I'm gonna skip through all this again. It's just gonna lead to the same thing. She's gonna leave. I swear, if they have me... Actually, hold up. Let me go... It says album. Okay. So, got you. So there are other ways that we can go. So what if I tell her I like her here? It gives me another scene, and then we go through something else. Then after the makeup, instead of this happening like it's happened before, maybe if I help her out, or what is it, clean up after her, maybe it would help. Like, it'll be different if she was doing something productive, then I may help out. But in this case, she was just watching Korean movies or shows. I don't see the reason to help out. So I'm gonna fast forward through this again. I really don't want to read all this again. Oh, so last time I did this, I don't think it matters. We get to the same end result. I do find this game very interesting. It shows you how relationships can be fickle. Hold up. I'm telling you, my vocabulary is expansive now.
Who are you talking to?
Who am I talking to? Oh, I'm doing a live stream.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I muted my mic before, so you're fine. So like even in this case, right? I'm gonna let you know what's going on. So this is literally what she's saying. My boss got mad at me today, but I just did exactly what he asked me to, and now he's blaming it on me. How can I not be upset? Right? The only response that I can make is the boss always takes credit and the subordinate takes the blame. Maybe it's just a communication problem. It's the only two responses that I can make. Now, being me, I would want to say, why is he blaming you? What is the purpose, the reason behind that? So, I make my selection. Most bosses are the same. They take the credit and let subordinates take the blame. Don't take it personal, right? That's a good response to my... There's more. Then why didn't you say that at the beginning, right? None of my colleagues were defending me. That wasn't fair. Well, wage earners, like them, would never offend the boss. That's one selection. They probably didn't know the whole story. Good responses. Right? So in my kind of stance, I'm gonna say they didn't know the whole story. Because if I don't know the whole story, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, you're right. No, I'm gonna tell you if you're wrong, if you did something stupid. And then they weren't involved. They didn't know the facts, so they decided to keep their mouth shut. You know, that makes sense, right? I'm still upset. It's like, what the...
Who's making up that part, the woman part?
Huh?
Who's making up that woman part? That's part of the game? That's already on you?
What you mean?
Like, who's saying that the boss is mad at me and all that stuff?
Oh, the woman. Oh, wait. I can't choose the same movie anymore. Oh, this is different. Is there anything else that I can see on here? People don't really write letters anymore, but I still think they're romantic. Hi, a steady day. Watch 5 episodes in one sitting. Like, what is this? Watch 5 episodes in one sitting. Might need to cancel my subscription. Yeah, you probably should. You know what I'm saying? If all you're doing is watching Korean shows. Now, in this case, how about we watch a horror? Because the last times we went, this movie looks great. When I watch it, let's see what she says. Well, okay. I see you this weekend. So if it's not the movie that you want to see. Okay. I've already did the minigame. I don't need to do it again. Let's see if we're able to... It's finally the day of our date. I'm nervous. Yeah, focus on the movie. Stay in the seat until everything was gone. Movie was interesting. It wasn't bad. So what's the... Dang, so she goes straight to so what's next. I know a nice restaurant nearby. Okay, let's take her to her favorite restaurant. Great. How do you know that I like hot pots? Yeah, it's like a Korean thing. So now they're over here and they're walking. I can hear my heartbeat as I look at her. We are becoming closer and closer. We don't even need to speak. There is already a tact understanding between us. Oh yeah, I had to look up the word tacit or whatever it's called. Yeah, it's kind of like whenever there's something that doesn't even need to be stated because it's already implied. That's what that means. And it's spelled T-A-C-I-T. Yeah. I don't think there's anything more to be said. What if I told her I like her? That was the beginning of our story. Alright, and I think that we go straight into a fight scene after this. I'm not gonna touch a dang... Oh no. My man should be playing that PlayStation, but instead he's talking on the phone. So, you know, I'm gonna let homeboy slide this time. Well, I let him slide the others, so I can't do it anymore. Okay, discussing things in common. I gotta go. Okay, dot dot dot, bye. Same response. During an argument, don't touch anything. It's gonna end up dying down. You cannot entertain the argument, my guys. If there's an argument happening, don't entertain it. It's typically gonna be over something stupid, something petty, something small. Don't do it. Bad decision. If anything, just kiss her or clap the cheeks. One of those two. Or you could probably throw in a third one, which, but that's just kind of like, say, I'll be back. Hit him with that Arnold, I'll be back. Still like to talk about her life, so now we're about to get right back into her telling me the same thing as last time. Oh, let me turn on my candle. Or not turn on, but let me light my candle. By the way, so a good friend, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but if y'all like candles, a good friend of mine makes this. She's an entrepreneur like myself, so support small businesses, you know. I'm always gonna state that. And okay, this time I'm gonna say that it's the boss. Most bosses, you know, there's more. And I'm just gonna say that they just don't know the whole story, right? See, if you're a dude that doesn't like drama, and you're like a woman that's going to kind of explain things rather than get upset whenever you don't take their side, then you need to vet that type of woman. If you're gonna vet a woman that's gonna be like this, where anytime that there's an issue that arises, instead of her giving you the whole story, she just tells you pieces, you're always gonna have issues, because at that point you can't respond. And if you don't respond, it's gonna lead to a negative, because then she's gonna be mad. Oh, well, you don't care, you're not listening, etc. And it's like, well, how can I respond? You know, you're not telling me the whole story. And if you do respond at any point in time, now it's going to be, oh, well, you don't care, you're being cold, you never want to listen. But it's like, how can I listen when you tell me half the story, you know? And then you want me to give my feedback, but then you're like, but wait, there's more. It's like, it isn't going to work. So in this part, what I'm going to do, either I bow to her or she bows to me. There is no third option. When I go home from work, she's watching Korean TVs, empty food boxes. Well, we already understand what's gonna happen if I click this option. I'm so tired, she can't clean it herself or clean it up herself. So let's go with, oh God, I guess I need to do it all myself. Let's see what happens. It's probably gonna keep the story going, watch. Yep, it keeps the story going. No, she still leaves. Bro, there is no outcome. There is no outcome. She still leaves after. Oh my God. Is there seriously no way to get past that? Oh. Maybe there's something that I'm missing. What if you're not supposed to respond? What if you're just supposed to sit there and listen? Because that's what she was speaking about earlier. And since I gave my response, I wasn't listening. But I keep forgetting that you don't need to say anything back. So let's speed through this real quick. I want to get these last two, or last 3 or 4, I think it was, boxes unlocked. So I'm gonna just jump straight through this real quick. Okay, it leads to the same outcome if I do it either way. Now, afterwards, we start talking. Just messages. Okay. What if I don't say anything here? I'm gonna give it like a minute, see what happens. Not really a minute, I can't just sit here for a minute. looking at the screen. I'm just gonna be straight up. It's probably gonna be like 15-30 seconds. We're at 15. Nothing is happening. Okay, let me make a decision. Maybe whenever we're sitting next to each other, if I don't say anything then. But wait, there's more. They didn't know the whole story. I'm gonna skip through this because it doesn't seem like this is the issue that I'm facing. It seems more on the second time that she asked it, because this time you're trying to slide into it, so you need to be like, hey, trying to go on a date? What's good? You know what I'm saying? Spit the game. Okay, this time, how about we watch a romantic comedy? Well, okay. It isn't what she was wanting to watch, which I can't click that option anymore. And I'm not about to do this again because I already perfected it the first time. Could your boy a G? Now it's the day of the date. He's nervous. Now she's wondering what's next. Of course, we're gonna go back to the hot pot because that's gonna make her happy. It would be dumb for me not to, right? Now we're on the date. So I think I said I like you last time. So I'm gonna click that again. She's gonna say every single time. Honestly, she can't even communicate her feelings and what she wants to convey. She's not somebody you should date. She is immature. Cause like that's the one thing that I'm even noticing. Like even now, whenever I'll like vet women's and I'll like chat with them, they're like, oh, I need a man that's gonna be able to communicate. You know, we have to be on the same page, etc. And it's like, okay, I mean, that makes sense. Communication is key to any healthy relationship, friendship, whatever it is, right? But then it's kind of like when, how can I say it? When it goes down to them communicating, that's where you start to get some of the issues at times. Like, I believe she's a clever girl. Why is she having the same problems? My boss got mad at me today. But I just did exactly... Okay, I'm not going to say anything. Here it is. We're going to go for a minute. I don't know if it'll show. We're going to time this out. See if I don't say anything or do anything, will it help? I don't know if y'all be able to see this with the lights. There it is. So we're at 15 seconds. Let's take it up to at least 45. Hopefully something happens before then. Because if not, I think that we're just going to keep going back and forth into the same issue. So let's take a minute. We're at 30 seconds. I wonder if this is going to work. By the way, if y'all are looking for just a basic work watch, this right here from Walmart, I think it costs like $15. Gets the job done. The last one that I had lasted me, I think, like 2-3 years. And I put that thing through the ringer. And it lasted that long. So after a minute, still nothing? We just hit a minute now. And still nothing happened. So you have to respond. Oh, I can move him? Oh! I didn't know you can move him! How could they? It's not over. What happened? And I'm listening. And there's more. I know she could handle all these things by herself, but I won't leave her to do it alone. I want to be a good listener, someone she can share everything with. I do understand that. You know, that is a good attribute to have in any relationship. Oh my God. All I needed to do was move the guy from the couch. Now, what is this? When I get closer, you start to notice the flaws. Okay, this seems like to be the same dialogue. Now, is there anything? Oh, you look tired, baby. Go get some rest. So, oh, what the oh, I hit my crotch. God damn. Oh god. So all I needed to do was move the guy from the couch to the floor. I didn't think that you was able to do any of that. It didn't seem like one of those kind of games. It seemed like it was just like a dialogue click and you select an option. But okay. We're moving forward and we're progressing. We should be able to get to that next step. You look tired, baby. Relationships should rely on a mutual understanding, not changing who you are. And that's why you need to vet the woman that's right for you. Don't force something, but naturally move towards the same direction if that is the right person meant for you. Like my last relationship I was in, I became an entrepreneur. Most women can't handle an entrepreneur's lifestyle. We are, how can I say, there's a lot of undecided moments in our life and everything can change in the blink of an eye. All it takes is just one person making an excuse. All it takes is one person writing a bad review. All it takes is one person creating an allegation. It could be false amongst anything, but all it takes is just one allegation, one mess up, and everything that we're building can come crumbling down. So relationships, they're fickle. You know what I'm saying? And you need to have a woman by your side if you are a man that's gonna be a part of your program, that has similar values and views as yourself, and is gonna move into a similar direction that you're looking to head down. Let's go. Don't give me no. She's okay. I see bows on this. This is a whole different. Time goes by. Okay, big difference. Now we have bows on here. Last time it was just a blank, just straight up letters, right? So let's see if the dialogue changes. 3 years ago, we met at a game jam. That stays the same. We came to talk. Honestly, it felt a little awkward. We started chatting more. Okay. Remember our first date? I posted a tweet all about it. Ooh, this is a different part of the dialogue. But you didn't take me to see my favorite movie. Well, at least you found out Hotspot was my favorite food. Do you remember the first time we held hands? I felt that if you, yeah, words would only ruined it. Oh, I don't think that she's leaving, but she probably could. Let me check. Maybe whenever we're walking, I need to move the guy closer to her because you shouldn't say anything, right? You should just act in this case. You know, as men, we don't think about that. It's kind of like, at least say something. Sometimes we fight. Okay. You've always listened to all my little troubles. We're not perfect, of course, but I'm glad we know how to balance our relationship. We can rely on each other equally. I made it past second stage. Let's go. I never shared my thoughts and feelings like this before. I just want to know, want you to know how I feel. I hope that our next 3 years will be better. Happy anniversary. Let's go. Second phase. Let's go. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, let's check the album. So I'm still missing this phase. So maybe I need to take her to her favorite movie. And maybe here I just need to move the guy closer to her, and that will be the next. So I still want to 100% this game today. I have nothing else to do, and I'm probably gonna see if my best friend wants to play something later. Actually, let me shoot him a message. I think he's at work right now. Okay, I'm gonna see what he's up to. Okay, let's run this back again. Now that I know you can move the characters and everything, let's see what we do. I'm just gonna run through it and get straight to the star looking thing. Hopefully I can use her favorite movie. Maybe I have to look at the chat log and then the movie thing will pop up. So let's check. Okay, speed. Let me go check Twitter. I see that that's her favorite movie. I'm not gonna like it because I think that would be a little awkward. We start talking. She brings this up. Okay. See, this kind of music is why I want to learn how to play the piano. It just sounds so beautiful. Actually, is there something that I can do here? Hold up. Valentine's love. Alright, I think that this allows me to see that, but I thought that there was like another thing that I can pull up and it will like bring something completely different up. But okay, whatever. We're still cooking. You know what I'm saying. Now, pull this back up. So, okay, you want to hang out? I wonder if I just get the guy from the couch and put him right next to her at the beginning of whenever she wants to discuss something. Oh, there it is. So you have to look at the message off of Twitter for this Sherlock Holmes mystery thing to pop up, because that's the only way you're gonna know. Okay, so let's go. I'm a big fan. Okay, now we're starting off great. Okay, I want 100% this, bro. I got 2 other chapters that I need to do. Now I've already done this part, so skip. I need to get this 100%. Finally. Now we're gonna go out on a date. Hold it, can I move him here? No, I can't. What if I like moved him all the way over here? Where she like follows suit? That would be funny. It was great, different from the original, so you can definitely tell that she's happy. Now let's take her to her favorite place to eat. The hot pot. Okay, she's happy. We're good. Now here is where I need to make the decision to just get close and see what happens. Oh. Words will ruin the mood. Yeah, just grab. This was the beginning of our story. Just grab, let go. Yeah, let go. See, that's the thing, like, knowing the mood is hard to gauge, right? Oh, wait, so talking with her on the phone. Is there anything else that I can do? We always discuss the things we have in common. Oh, okay. I see her laptop with a cat. I see a cat. Okay, am I able like to... She likes to play games. We are eager. Okay, am I able to... She plays games, bro. Oh, maybe instead of saying I gotta go, maybe bring something else up? Am I even able to? Games are the art of interaction. Oh, there it is. Okay, we moved on to the next phase. Cats? Cats are so cute. Yeah. Cats heal everything. I don't know. I'm more of a dog kind of guy. I don't know about y'all. I love dogs. Music. She has headphones. Music can cleanse the soul. Okay. Oh, I dream of playing guitar by the beach. Oh, my guy plays the guitar, baby. Now, what else can I click on? Anything else? Anything else? Bro, every single time I'm playing this, I find something different. Okay. Bye. I don't know if that was the same interaction. There's nothing else for me to click on. I even tried clicking on that painting on the background. Don't touch anything. We're gonna get this. I swear, we're gonna get this. Hey, I take my time, perfection. All of y'all wanna talk down, depressing. I'm out here and I teach you a lesson. I'm doing this shit while I'm nickel and stretching. All of y'all wanna talk down on me. Don't give a damn, I'm just missing the P. I'll be on top of the gang and I'm with it, cause all of y'all wanna talk down on me. Hey, what do y'all want? I'ma do everything right. All of y'all talking that day and the night. Don't give a fuck about day in the life, cause I'ma pull up and I know that it's right. Everybody wanna give me the knife, I stab it 2 times, hit it in flight. Don't give a fuck why you calling the cops while I'm running the block when I'm spinning the height. Okay, I'm done. Okay, I believe that she's a clever girl. I still can't make a move yet. Maybe is whenever she starts talking. There it is. Okay, make that first step. I don't need to say anything. I don't need to do anything. We're good. That was totally unfair. There's more. Okay, none of my colleagues were willing to defend me. That wasn't fair. What is my guy? How could they? You know what I'm saying? It's not over. What happened? And I'm listening. I like how he's like having to tell her I'm listening. I know she could handle it all herself, but I wouldn't leave her alone. Someone she can always share something with. I wasn't really reading it. I looked to the side. Now for here, what I have to do, instead of picking an option, remember, just click. Oh, almost messed up. Just click the trash. Once you hit the second one, she gets up, she starts moving. You look tired, go get some rest. Appreciate you, baby. The thing is what I'm kind of noticing is that actually this kind of game can actually help dudes with relationships, because we don't fully know what's going on in their heads, right? But in this kind of case, it's more of like action based. So like, instead of just saying, hey, I like you, do something that shows it. While for us, you know, it's always good to just say it. In this case, it's kind of showing from a different point of view. So I think that this really could help the guys out there as well. Okay, so we got past that. We unlocked the achievement from the last one. We have a good thing here. Nothing for me to click on. So it seems the green is good, the red is bad from what it seems like. That was a beautiful night, but our talks only ever scratched the surface. I always wanted to share more personal thoughts with you. So did I miss something? Dang, in order for you to 100% this game, you gotta do so much. If I don't 100% this part right now, then I'm just gonna go to the next phase, and then the next after that, and then I'm gonna come back either today or maybe another time. Okay, so I unlocked more. I got the holding of the hands here, but here wasn't correct, so that means that there's still something that needs to be done. Is there anything that could be done here? No. So everything that I did was correct all the way up. There's something that I messed up, but forget it. We're gonna move on to the next section of it, because maybe I just need to stop doing it and move on to something else. So love distance. Let's see how this is. Your name is Stan. As a kid, you lived in a small town where your father owned the only electrical repair shop. Ooh, that's Monopoly. Let's cook. Back then, large TVs weren't very common in your town. Children who didn't have a big TV at home liked to gather at your house and watch cartoons on your dad's. One day, a new girl arrived. You could tell by her clothes that she was from the city. I'm guessing that is, oh, her. This is me, this is her. While everyone was happily watching TV, she sat alone next to the radio, listening to music. That's actually a good sign. I like that. I do like that. That is a beautiful sign. I don't like watching TV personally. So like, I watch a lot of animes, right? But I'm typically doing something, and I have it on my computer, aka like my laptop, my phone, my tablet, and then I'll be able to move it around so I can still do something. If she's listening to music rather than sitting down at the TV, that shows that she's creative, that shows that she likes to do things, she's interactive, and she also has a good intelligence as well. Later, you learned it was called classical music. Oh, if it's classical music, that's A1. Yeah, I like me women that like classical, for sure. She looks so pitiful, all alone. Oh, can I slide? Can I? Hey, why don't you come over here and watch cartoons with us? Nah, you go over there, my guy, for this one. No, I prefer listening to this. Her eyes never left the radio. Bam. Your boy making first moves. I'm Stan. They're both blushing now. What's your name? Grace? My name is Grace. Oh. By the grace of God. Okay. Later, you find out Grace's parents were teachers who had only just arrived in town. A few days earlier, they had moved into the house next to yours. It didn't take long for you and Grace to become good friends. Okay, now being friends in this stage as kids, great idea. You went to the same primary school. You walked to and from school together every day. That builds up a great relationship base. There was a roasted sausage shop near the school, which was very popular with the students. Store every day, but Grace never seemed interested in the roasted sausage. Okay. I was not moving. Here's a sausage. So he'll get a sausage. I think she wants the piano. Yep, she wants the piano. No haggling. Anything else for me to click? Okay, so I wasn't able to click anything else. Bam! Can I shatter it? No, I want to shatter it. They wouldn't let me shatter it. Okay, now we're walking by it again. He's gonna get himself another sausage. She's probably gonna stop at the piano again. In this case, we saw the piggy bank or the money, whatever it is. I say piggy bank, I think that's what they call it. And now we're stopping by the piano again. So clicking on the piano, she should give the piggy bank or open the piggy bank. No haggling, but she has the piggy bank, right? Buy something or leave. I'm trying to buy that, but you're not letting me buy that. Okay, piggy bank, are you gonna pop up again? Break. I want you to break. I want whatever is inside of you. Let's see if we can 100% this on the first run. Okay, so now we're back at it again. Going, here's your sausage. I get the sausage. She doesn't want the sausage. They're too young for that, so get your head out the gutter. Now, can we get the piano this run? Stops, it's getting late, no haggling. Buy something or leave. I'm trying to buy something, but you're not letting me buy it, and there's no other way for me to buy it. Is there something that I'm missing right here? Do I have to like click something on the piggy bank? Is it gonna bring me straight back to it? Yeah, it is. So we're gonna replay the same thing. Am I supposed to like move him closer? Buy something or leave. What am I supposed to do at this moment? We're probably gonna replay it again. I'm gonna run this again. See if there's anything different that I can do. Now we're passing it. No haggling. Buy something or leave. God dang it. It didn't let me do anything different. So there's only 2 people that you can interact with. I'm gonna try something different this time. Don't buy that. He ended up buying the sausage. So it doesn't seem like there's much that I can really do, so it's best for me to just say, hey, let's just go back until I can figure out what's going on here, because it doesn't allow me not to buy the sausage. And we're just gonna keep replaying it. I can't stop him from buying the sausage. So I'm just gonna skip this, continue with the storyline, and see if it brings me back here later. Okay, so now we're just gonna continue the story. It wasn't long before her parents bought her a real piano. Almost every day, she'd go home immediately after school to practice. After that, you rarely hung out together, even at weekends. Gradually, you and Grace grew apart. All that was left was the sound of the piano you could hear from next door. That sound accompanied you for a whole summer. Of course. Okay, I like the fact that they have the little animation going. That's pretty clean. Yeah, my guy listening to it. I like the interactiveness. It's not crazy, but it's also not small either. Oh wow, and it's creating her face. It happened suddenly. So one day, you can no longer hear that familiar piano sound. Then you heard that Grace's family moved back to the city. Oh. And you haven't seen her again since. Bro, what the... That haiku just took a turn. That literally just... Today you dreamt of a girl who is very close to you. You don't know why, but you always thought this girl was very special. Sometimes you wonder, if you two were still together, how would the story end? Sometimes you think maybe it only seems beautiful because of the distance and that time that has passed. That, in fact, perhaps she wasn't special. As time passes, you think of her less and less. Oh, he put it back out there. Maybe you're only reflecting on these irrelevant things because you stumbled across the radio while tidying up. It's time to sleep. You have a big day tomorrow. I like classical music, so I'll just keep classical music. Actually, I go to sleep with classical music on. Now let's see what happened here. So it seemed like we did everything right here, but something messed up here, which cut the story, and we just went straight to the ending. So let's try that again. Beginning, meet, way back, token, music, recall. Wait, what's going on here? This one didn't pop up for the last time I did the rerun for the first one. Begin, meet. Let's try way back, token. I don't know what part this is. Later, you found out Grace's parents were teachers. Okay, so now we're here. They had moved in next door. Okay, so we're able to skip all that. Now let's get back to this part. She would always stop here. Bro, my mouse was moving by itself. Am I able to buy the piano now? Because I didn't spend the money. I'm trying to buy something, but you're not letting me buy it. Oh, I see. So it's saving. So you do it again. No, I'm not trying to look, I'm holding the mouse and it's still moving. No, I'm not trying to buy the sausage. I want the piano for old girl so she can be able to do her thing, right? No haggling, so I must not have enough coins. Buy something or leave. I must not have enough coins. I don't even know how many coins I need. So I'm gonna do the exact same thing 2 more times. Well, as many times as I need to, actually, because I really do want to continue this story and see how far can we go. No, I'm not buying a sausage. It's still moving by itself. I'm guessing like that's the temptation kind of meter, right? You're being tempted to get the sausage. Oh, I can get it! Bow! This is for you. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks. Oh, I was expecting thank you so much or something, but no, thank you, thanks. Okay. It wasn't long before her parents bought her a real piano. Almost every day okay, so now we're going back to the storyline that we were at last time. Now, I must have did something wrong here. Maybe I have to click them as they stop. Bless you. Because maybe that's what I need to do. So stop. As you listen, you pictured her face. Okay, so last time it just cut me straight off. All excited it came with the piano. Okay. At that time, you didn't know how to describe the feeling in your heart. It was kind of like a mixture of jealousy and yearning. Maybe because Grace found her passion, you also wanted to find yours. Okay, I like this one. I like this. You started trying to fix small things after school. Okay, he's finding a trade. Okay. We have tons of junk. Your dad said, do whatever you like with it. Over time, you developed an interest in playing with these machines and electrical things. Oh, so he's getting that kind of trade. That's respect. It felt especially good when you fixed something that was broken. Oh, now we're on the next phase. Let's go. In the last summer of elementary school, Grace suddenly called you and said her monotone broke. That's that little... It helps with tempo. Oh, wait. Well, we'll be going to junior high school soon. Well, we have only one junior high school in town. No worries. See, I'm a big advocate on men should know how to fix things. Whether it's small, whether it's medium, or even if you want to get up to the big category. Like even for me with my chocolate machines, my melangers, I figured out how to fix those myself. whenever it goes down to cars and vehicles, I have friends that are around me that are well versed in that area. So if something pops up, at least they can tell me what I need to look for and do, but I'm also hands-on. So I don't mind getting in there and fixing things. You know, changing your oil is a great way to start. Then after that, you know, you can start to look deeper into certain things. But I always recommend being able to fix things because that's actually a positive thing to a relationship. Just a little note for y'all out there. I'm trying to get y'all to put up the lotion, put up the paper towels, and actually go out there and do something with someone. You know what I'm saying? So no worries. Even if we're in different classes, we can still hang out sometimes. Yeah. Her response is just so like basic. Yeah. Okay. Now, is it time for your boy to fix something? Okay, no, can't do anything there. Okay, so you turn that. It seems like something is stuck. Okay, so it seems like I'm probably gonna have to open it up. Go get the screwdriver. Okay. Okay, at least she goes to get the screwdriver. That's respect. I need some water. I'm parched. Actually, yeah. Actually, I want to go to the music school in the city. Oh. So this is how she left the first time. Don't even say anything, just grab the screwdriver. And go right back to fixing. It worked. Now she's crying. Wait, why is she crying? Because I just grabbed the screwdriver? You really like playing the piano, don't you? I've never seen you playing your piano. Would you play it for me? Ooh, okay. This man kind of smooth with it. I like that. He real smooth with it. See, the thing is, I don't know why she's crying. I'm just gonna be straight up. I really don't know why she's crying. I'm kind of confused. If you're watching this after the video is uploaded, please do let me know what your assumptions are or assessment is of why she's crying, because I really don't know. Let's play together. Maybe she just doesn't want to be torn apart because she likes him or something, or likes him there or something. Let's play together. I'll teach you. Played quite often. Maybe you already memorized the melody. Oh, that was a good ass stretch. That felt fire. You play this one key, I'll do the rest. Press the left mouse at the right time, okay? You go first. Click the left mouse button to start. It's okay. Let's take. Hold up. Let me put both my head things on, because I think I heard the cue. Okay. Press the left mouse button at the right time. Yeah. Okay. You go first. No, it was supposed to be right there, right? Let's take our time. You play this one key. Don't forget them. Did you forget? It's okay. I'll play it again. Okay. Because I thought it was. So I'm guessing that I'm missing it. Yeah, ding. Remember, let's try again. Okay. Wait, is it sooner than that? Okay, I must not know the keys. I'm assuming that. Wait, you literally just cut me right off as the music started. Like, it literally began, and then you cut me. So I'm guessing that the key that I'm playing is an actual key that's supposed to be frequent? I'll do the rest. You go first. No, you're literally stopping. Like, I literally pressed the button to start and then it cut. Like, I don't get it. Oh, I see the screen right there. Okay, so I'm supposed to look at the screen for the clues. That was interesting. Okay, so am I supposed to click it like back to back? Press the left mouse button at the right time. No, because it goes dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Right here. Yeah, I got the melody right. Okay. It's okay. I'm so confused. Because there's a box that's lighting up around the screen. But the thing is let me try this. Okay, let's try this again. It's okay. You see, now I'm just kind of getting confused. Because the thing is, it's not even telling me the note that I'm playing. And I can hear the note. But the thing is, it's not... Let me do this. Turn up my headphones to the max. See if this is going to help. See, okay, I see how it is. I was supposed to fill the whole way through. Bro, what? No wonder. Because I'm like, I'm hitting the notes right. It makes no sense. I got the melody, I got everything, but it's supposed to be like that. Okay. Okay. As the last note faded, she softly kissed my cheek. You didn't have time to react. Okay, let me lower this again. Neither her subtle moves nor the separation you were about to face. That is a beautiful melody. You used to take it for granted that you and Grace would always go to the same school and always be together. Of course, those were childish beliefs. In fact, the city was not so far from your town. Well, that's actually a good thing. But for your children, the distance was enough to separate you from Grace completely. Oh, this is where distance comes into play. When you started junior high school, you and Grace got your own mobile phones. Yeah. They were the only way you managed to keep in touch with each other. When you come back in town, I'm not sure, maybe next summer vacation. Have you heard Jay Chu's music? Bro, that's an interesting name. No, is he good? He's great. His songs have their own style. They're quite unique. So this is her side, of course. You can see by the music note and the little hair ribbon. Oh, really? I'll give him a try. Yeah, try them and tell me which one you like the best. Now, am I able to click on something from my side? No. Have you heard about... Oh, so this is from the female side. Okay, have you heard about the novel called Triple Door? Everyone at school is reading. The author is a high school student, just like us, a teenager. Nope, never heard of it. What do you think it will be like when you go to high school? I can't imagine. Oh, even for her it changed. My dad started a small electrics factory to help a new household application manufacturer in town produce circuit boards. Ooh, that is a great move. So I am learning how to design circuits now. It's quite interesting. Let's see what her response is. So you're going to be an engineer? That's cool. Oh, she actually likes that. You've done not bad as well. At least you're a musician. Hey, what do you mean by at least? Let's see. School is so boring. Of course, school is definitely boring. Why does a future pianist like me have to learn physics? Yeah, why does a future engineer need to know the name of a king from 1,000 years ago? Exactly. No, that's 100%. That's why I don't really agree with school. I think that school should be something that's specialized. So I find that most kids understand exactly what they want to do in life. The thing is, you have adults, you also have, pressure from society that says, no, you need to focus here or focus there. So like they feel that pressure to have to do these things. And then whenever you go to school, now say the kid wants to be a pianist or a musician. Why do they need to learn about, history that doesn't follow the line of music theory or something? Just because they know Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue 1842 or whatever. I don't really care. I'm not a history guy, so don't shoot me. So in that kind of case, it's like, why do we need to know all this? You see, I'm an entrepreneur. I don't need to know about when Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue to come to America. I can care less about that. How about we talk about figures? How about we talk about logistics about companies' developments? How about we watch Shark Tank? That was more so my speed. So I took some classes in high school about that. But I think schools should be like that in general. Like elementary school should probably be like vetting. You're kind of seeing everything that you're able to do. You may take on some sports, you may take on academical kind of history, literature, mathematics, and all that. And depending on where you go, I think that the school should cater to that. So like if you move towards the literature route and you're more infatuated with books, why don't they just, keep educating you in that area? You may love to read books. Maybe you want to be an author one day. Maybe you want to be a teacher one day. Maybe you want to help with the literature, whether it's whatever it is, right? If you love math, maybe you want to be an engineer. Maybe you want to be an architect. I think that's, or maybe business, I think that that's how schools should actually work. But instead, I think that it's so backwards and they're mostly just trying to create factory workers. They want to create employees and they're not trying to teach y'all or teach us the proper way to maneuver in society. I didn't learn anything about life in school. I'm just gonna be straight up, and I bet that's probably the same way for majority of people who either A, are watching this or going through life. You're not going to learn really anything that's beneficial in school. You learn more outside of school or through chatting and talking to different people outside of school, etc. But typically, you're not really going to learn anything of benefit and value in school. So that's my little rant. Okay, will you come back town this summer? I think that we asked that last time. She said yes. I had to go to my hometown with my parents this summer. Sorry. Oh, so she ain't gonna be able to come. It seems like the distance is just gonna keep growing. Have you got the game Snake on your phone? Oh, I remember whenever that game was big. There used to be a little thing for Android, so I am an Android guy. That's my thing, baby. Android for life. And there used to be a thing where you can go into the APK settings, go into your software, and you could play the game Snake on your phone. And it'll be like in your actual games or your settings in your phone. That's one thing. I wonder if they still have it actually. Got dinner. Okay, big bets. Okay, now getting back to, I'll probably look it up later, and then if anything, I think I can make posts on here. As far as YouTube's concerned, I think you're able to make posts on YouTube. Yeah, sure. What's your best score? Around 2,000. How about you? About the same. A guy here said he got 20,000 points. Sheesh. I don't believe him. Now you see, for me, I like those kind of conversations. They're kind of giddy, kind of witty. You know, for me, that's kind of like a nice vibe. You're able to joke around, laugh about things, have fun, talk about games, talk about each other's passions and hobbies. That's a genuine relationship. Hold up. By the way, don't do drugs. This is tobacco. Don't do tobacco either. Don't recommend it for anybody. So now it's 2005. I think it started off at 2002. Now we're at 2005. My dad bought me a new computer. All the boys in my class are playing it. Wow, I didn't think you had heard her work. But no, my dad asked me to try coding. Ooh, if he's learning coding at a young age, see, that's how a father should be. Push you towards your hobbies. What are you finding an interest in? Oh, well, I saw that you're moving over here into the lines of fixing things. Okay, well, I got a whole bunch of junk. Fix it. Oh, you're actually fixing it. Perfect. Well, here goes this. Fix it, work on it, utilize it. And now, 2005, he has a computer and he's learning how to code. This man is going to be a multi-millionaire one day, I guarantee. You mean like a programmer? So you can make a game for me, right? Not really. I'm not that kind of programmer. So what kind of programmer are you? Everybody mostly knows about like a game programmer. That's like the biggest thing that we know about. But there's tons of different programmers. ... Wait. It kind of sounds like there's like splitting apart right here. My dad is planning to move the... Oh, to the city. Wait, what's up with the ... By the way, how long has it been since we last saw each other? That's an interesting question to ask. It's a very interesting question to ask. Have you heard the radio show Love O? Nope. It's really funny. You should give it a try. Let's see what her response is. I'm sure it'll make you laugh. Is that funny? Well, how about you just listen to it? Yeah, it's hilarious. Okay, at least she's not stopping the conversational flow. The She liked it. Then why are you laughing? You dummy. Okay, that brought up the love. Oh, let me read it. Han's new book, Riot in Change and City, is out now. Did you read it? Not yet, no. Okay, that's a weird, awkward way to kind of like pivot in that conversation. Oh, now she brought back the music sheets on her desk. I wonder if they finally moved to the city. I'm so curious about what's going on. What else can I click on? Okay, it looks like on her side. Music. I haven't been in a very good state recently. I don't feel like I'm making any progress when I'm practicing. I really can understand that. I felt like that 2 years ago with the chocolate company. So, you want to give up? No way. You know I'll never give up. I like that. Exactly. I know that as well as you do. Just keep on trying. You'll be fine. See, that's a great way to encourage. And I need to take that into my own book as well. You know, whenever it goes down to somebody pursuing their goals and their dreams, you can coddle them, but I don't think that that's the best way to do it. So like coddling is like, oh, I'm sorry. Is there anything I could do to help? I don't feel like that's what most people are looking for. I think that they're looking for what exactly he did. He's like, so what? You're going to give up then? It's kind of like you're challenging it. It's like, so what? You're done? Like, what are you about to do? And now in this case, she defended her stance. No, she's not going to. That's not her to give up, especially on something that she cares about. Now, in that case, I think that actually brings them closer together. Yeah, I think you're right. Bam. Now, what else? What the heck is this? What have you been reading recently? I'm reading a book about, I'm not even going to try to say it. TOEFL. I think that's just what I'm going to stick with. What is TOEFL? It's an English test. Is she about to go to America? I'm guessing that she's not in America right now. That's kind of my thoughts. In the summer of your second year of high school, your family decided to move the factory office to the city. So now you're moving to where she's located. Now you'll be able to see her more. Of course, you were moving to the city with them. Of course, there ain't no thought about it. 5 years have passed, but the distance between you and Grace was finally getting smaller. It takes 3 hour drive. It takes 3 hours to drive from the town to the city. It's not exactly a huge distance. I do agree. It's not that long, but if you're a kid and you don't drive, it is long. But still, you haven't seen each other in 5 years. See, since they're in high school, it's not really long distance dating, right? Because in most cases, what I'm finding is long distance dating is whenever it's two people that have the ability to see each other, just can't really see each other. Like, say if I was dating a chick and she lived all the way in Italy, which I would never do. I don't do long distance dating. But say she lives all the way in Italy. Now, if you're both doing your own thing, like say she's being a musician in Italy, you're following your engineering or your programming career in Korea, I'm just gonna say Korea, then at which that relationship isn't really gonna work. Now, if y'all started off talking to each other, y'all spent like some time building up that rapport with each other, y'all left on great terms, and y'all are still kids at the time. Then y'all get into high school and get older. She's still in Italy, you're still in Korea, and now you're in a position to be able to see each other because of she's going to be flying back into town or something. Then y'all can see about rekindling that spark that y'all currently had and seeing exactly what can y'all do to build from there, that little spark. But if y'all are adults and it's been 5 years since y'all seen each other and y'all just texting, bro, I'm sorry to tell you, it probably ain't gonna go anywhere. Like most relationships that are long distance, I would say majority, you can look up the statistics on this too, majority of relationships that are long distance don't last at all, especially if they start off long distance. Now, unless they're like long distance as far as Italy to Korea, but if they're like you're in Texas and they're in Louisiana, now that's not too far of a distance. You could probably make that drive. You'll probably be, depending on where you are in Texas, anywhere between 3 hours up to about like 10. So then that becomes a little different. When you thought about it, you weren't sure what kind of relationship you had with Grace. Well, she kissed you. I think that is kind of understood at what's going. We were just friends, probably not. It's been a long time, but we're a couple. Do I like her? I guess. Bro, all that stuff is moving. I don't know if I'm about to read all that. Really? Does she have a boyfriend? Of course, you're probably going to be wondering that first over anything. Does she have a boyfriend? Because, like, if I try to slide, is it going to be like the... No. The fuck? Bro, how y'all just gonna, like, do that? Stan, wake up. We're nearly there. Your father's voice interrupted your daydream. Okay. You hadn't noticed, but there were a lot more buildings outside the window. I did lower my volume. Oh, now you get to see the Ferris wheel. That's what she had in the back of her her little, what is it, half screen. You've arrived in a city where Grace lived. Okay. You wondered if you should ask her out right there and then. Bro. By senior year, you thought you should probably leave her alone. There was a famous amusement park in the city. You thought a date at an amusement park. Okay, so it's a good thing that I clicked that Ferris wheel, because that's what was showing. I'm guessing that she probably wants to go. Be a good idea. Big facts. That is a great date location. Low cost, a lot of fun and entertainment. Always a great way to leave like a great impact on a relationship or a spouse, somebody that you're looking to court. It only took a few days to realize that the city was ridiculously huge. Of course, I don't like living in cities. I'm just gonna be straight up. I rather live in the outskirts. It took only 3 hours to drive from your town to the city, but it took nearly 2 hours from your new house to where Grace lived. Damn! What part of the city do you live at? In the last few days of the summer vacation, you finally went to the amusement park. On the phone or by text, you always had lots to discuss, but in person, you can never find anything to say. Yeah, that's typically how it is. You're nervous. Whenever you're texting through a phone, you know, it's so easy. That's why you have like people that will be like, you suck, go die in a hole or something. But if they see you in person, 9 times out of 10, they're not gonna say nothing. Like, what was it? I was streaming Rocket League the other day, and a dude hops into the chat, and I'm just chilling with like other people viewing the stream, right? Dude hops into the chat and he's like, "You're garbage. You should quit." It's like, okay, you can go somewhere else with that negative. 9 times out of 10, it's people like themselves that are insecure in their own kind of like abilities to play a game or abilities to do something, and instead of them starting up their own stream to, you know, play, practice, have some fun, they just want to hound other people who are actually playing, having fun, minding their own business, and also practicing. You can't get away from it. You're gonna have those kind of people, but in this case, it makes a lot of sense. It was awkward and embarrassing. You walked side by side, keeping a distance, like someone standing between you. Oh, come on, that's too awkward. You can't do that. You last met Grace 5 years ago. That is true. It was a long time. You didn't know how to handle your relationship with her. Well, just be normal. Like, that's the thing. If you're confused about how to deal with the relationship, just be normal. Just be passive. Don't be, hey, let's hold hands. Hey, let's go here. Hey, let's do this. You know, just chill. Take a few deep breaths, then go back at it. Because the one thing is you're typically going to mess up if you start like trying to do this or do that or do this or do that. Because then it's going to get confusing. It's going to be more of an irritation. Maybe she was just as confused. While your brain was occupied by this mess, the sun has slowly set. Both of you had to go home soon. He done spent all this time thinking about things that he could have did. Ferris wheel before going home? Yeah, that's a great way. I'll say going to a Ferris wheel is a great way to kind of like have that intimate setting, like that one-on-one. Am I able to, bro, my guy needs to do something. He over here slipping. Actually, oh, what does she have to say? I didn't tell you this, but I'm going to be leaving soon. God dang, where else is she going? I'm going abroad to study music. I knew it. I'll be leaving in a few days. I knew it. That book that was on her table told me everything. That's why it was so awkward between them two. In the small cabin, her voice was so clear. Okay, I can't do anything, so yes, go for it. I know that's your dream. Oh, there it is. You know it was her dream, so it was impossible to say I won't let you go to her. Of course, you're not going to go anywhere. It makes you look desperate. But you did slowly put your hand on hers. She didn't pull away, which means that she likes you. Like that, she spent those, like that, you spent those final moments in silence. I think that this is a good game to play on today. You know, who knows who's gonna watch this video, you know? Maybe there's some value that somebody can gain from it. A few days later, Grace boarded a flight to another country. Dang, it's 2008 now? Bro, thinking about it, it's 2024 now. Oh my god. Just as before, you kept in touch with Grace over the internet and by phone. But now, not only distance stood between you, but time as well. See, I could easily just like destroy this playthrough right now. Is your major in microelectronics fun? My course is called Digital Electronic Technology Foundation. God damn, that's a mouthful. Does that sound fun to you? Digital is probably the opposite of fun to me. Okay, now I will say that's a quick way to destroy any kind of... Yeah, I wouldn't call it fun either. But I recently thought that if I could develop my own MCU in the future, that would be pretty cool. MCU, what is an MCU? Okay, you know your boy going detective real quick. Give me a moment. What is a MCU? Oh, microcontroller. A microcontroller or microcontroller unit is a small computer on a single integrated circuit. A microcontroller contains one or more CPUs along with memory and programmable inputs and outputs. Oh, okay, so it's like CPUs, motherboards, etc. Okay, that makes sense. I'll bring back up that game. Wait, wrong thing to bring up. Oh, there you go. Okay, so, but I recently thought, okay, I already read that. I don't really know what that it means, but you should totally go for it. See, even if you don't know, support it. That's the key. Unless it's like, hey, I want to create an OnlyFans. It's like, hey, I want to create an OnlyFans. I don't know if I'm gonna support that. I'm just gonna say the door is your best friend. If you want to go through with that, I ain't gonna be there with you. Yeah, I will. Let's see, what else am I able to click on? Time. Her music, yes. Busy? Yeah, there's another school concert coming up. Okay, so she's still pursuing it. Take it easy. Just act like you did when you played piano with me. You'll be fine. Yeah. Hang on. It's been like 10 years since I played piano with you. Don't you think I've made any progress since then? Well, how am I supposed to know? Ha! So you recognize that you've been practicing and making progress, right? Just show them the results of all that effort and everything will be fine. I like that comeback. He challenged. Yo, I like that. That was a good one. Smarty pants. Thanks. I feel better now. See, that's wordplay. Now that's how you have fun. That's what I like about relationships. What time is it there? That's a good question. If you've never been abroad. It's 10 p.m. Oh shit. 10 p.m. to 6 p.m. Or to 2 p.m. UPS. ... That's so awkward. So awkward. I found some people here who listen to Love Q. Oh, so now we're bringing back up Love Q. I've joined the fan club here. There are loads of people in it. Oh, so she actually likes Love Q. Let's go. Slow progress. Yeah, they've got fans all over. Oh, appreciate you. What's up? Get good now. Yeah, they got fans all over the world. Of course, he was trying to tell you that before. It would be great if you could join us. ... Now that's an awkward ending. Why would you ... That's awkward. Oh my god. Morning over there, 11 a.m. over there. My man's. Has the debt crisis had any effect on you? Not really. I thought you were bothered about financial events. Not really, but everybody's talking about it here. It'll happen when it happens. There's nothing we can do about it. That is true. Right now, my biggest worry is my grades. Okay, at least he has his focus. Your postgraduate exam? Yeah, I need a better grade for an opportunity to do more research about microchips. Oh god, at least he's pursuing his goals. I would cheers to that one right there. Cheer up, engineer guy. You can do it. Ooh. See, now that right there touches my heart. That's the kind of stuff that I like. I like a woman that's gonna be like that. So, I like that. Thanks. Where's my... Hold on, give me a second. I don't want to just put my drink over here on like my desk. I need to get a little coaster. Oh, by the way, I'm a big fan of Christmas, so these are my coasters. A little snowflake. I love Christmas time. So, Han Han is on the cover of Times Magazine. Best-selling author, double champion of the car field and rally race. He's so cool. Yeah, that is cool. Typical response. I read all of his books after you told me about Triple Door. Actually, I haven't read any of Han Han's books since that one. Oh, I didn't know. dot 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 awkward ending. To me, you can kind of see like the love between the two, but also the division between the two. It seems like they're kind of growing more and more apart as they progress. Still listening to Love Q? Oh, we already went over that. Yeah, but I still feel weird about it becoming an internet only radio show. It's no real difference to me. I can't listen to it on the radio here anyways. Let's listen to the next episode together. Oh, that's a good. Together? How? Over the phone, fool. We could just download it and press play at the same time. Or you could do that. You little genius. That's the only way. Dot dot dot. And I think is that everything that I'm able to click? Oh no, it's almost 9 a.m. where you are. Don't you have piano practice today? Today is Thanksgiving. It's a holiday. Oh, yep, she's in America. Straight up. Oh, I see. It's getting late where you are. You should go to sleep. Good night. Dot 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 dot. That's so awkward of an ending. I do not want to be like that. Like dot 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 dot. Come on now. There's something better that you could say. Now it's 9 a.m. for me, and it looks nighttime for her. Oh, he has a piano. That looks like the first piano that he bought her. Morning. Going to meet the professor today? Question mark. Yeah. I hope I can leave a good impression because I'll have to work with him for 3 years. Ooh. So it's gonna be like an intern? Good luck. Thanks. Anything else on my boys? Oh, Love Q is back on the radio again. Haha, so now he gets what he wants. So is she listening to it on the radio too? Because at first she said that she loved it being on the web since she doesn't have a radio, as you can see. Fans forever. Fans forever. Dot dot dot. Come on, don't give me the dot dot dot. Give me something else. What else am I able to click on? Nothing on my end, it looks like. So it must be her end. Music. Okay. There's a public concert. I've got a solo piece. Amazing. Don't worry. You can handle it. You're the top of your school, right? Stay confident. Get through this. And you'll be a real pianist. That you're right. I am almost there. Yes. Yeah, almost there. See, that's how you build each other up. That's how you work as a team. It looks like the typhoon over there is really fierce. Are you okay? And she's worried about him? Yeah, wait. China anti-Japanese demonstration? I can't read that in... I think that's like Japanese Korean. Seeing the fact that I like Korean women, I probably should learn some form of Korean. But at the same time, I gotta figure out what type of wife do I want. I really love Brazilian women, Asian women, and kind of like Spanish women. So Colombian, Spain, etc. in kind of that regard. I'm sure I'll be fine if I stay at home. Just don't go outside. He goes outside, opens up the door, and he flies out. The wind just picks him up and carries him. Bro, that would be hilarious. You sound exactly like my mom. Hey, I'm serious here. I do find it kind of cute though. She's worried. Don't be mad. I'm not mad. Okay, that was a lot better of kind of back and forth. Under the influence of time and distance, your lives were growing further and further apart. I was kind of suspecting that. Definitely kind of was expecting that. Through just the conversations that we were having, 4 years have passed, and you and Grace were both about to graduate. Let's see what's about to happen. Is she gonna stay in America, or is she going back to Korea or whatever we're at? For a long time, there had been an issue between you and Grace, though neither of you had mentioned it. Ooh, what is this issue? Some problems were just never brought up because there was no solution. But that call was different. Okay, so now we're grown up. She has a piano. I want to stay here after I graduate and join an orchestra. I might not be coming back. The music you taught me before, I could play it by myself now. I wanted to surprise you when you came back. Is that not going to happen? ... Dang. You see, my guys, and this is why you need to focus on your goals and your dreams, you know? Is there anything else that I can click on? Doesn't seem like there's anything else that I can click on. So with that, you see, guys, I really want y'all to just focus on yourselves, build your own path, and follow your own goals, because you never know what's gonna happen. There's only one thing that you can control, and that's yourself and any outcome. So if you're courting a woman, proceeding or pursuing something or someone, you should always keep in your mind that you need to focus on your goals, focus on your hobbies, focus on what it is that you're trying to create. Because as men, we have time. The thing is, we don't have time, but we also do have time. Let me explain, right? So we do have time, we do have time, because as we get older, that's whenever we start to really hit our financial strides, whenever we're really starting to reach the goals that we have set. In our 20s, we're not really going to be the best in our position, but once we get into our 30s, mid 30s, late 30s, that's whenever we should be in a good position as far as finances, or even as far as our career, our business, whatever it is that you're pursuing. For me, it's going to be entrepreneurship, and I trade Forex. So whenever I get my Forex account back up and running again, I had to switch from an offshore broker to an onshore broker, and I'm having some issues there. But I do have a Forex trading account on YouTube that I will go back and live stream, and it's dedication trading or D3 trading, whichever one that you want to look up. So I will plug that in real quick, but I'm holding off on it quite right now until I'm able to get everything going back for it. But it doesn't seem like I am able to click anything else. Nothing else is highlighting, so I'll let you go, because it doesn't seem like we're going to continue a conversation. Bro, don't hit her up with none of that. Please don't go. I'll let you go. Is there anything else that I can click in the meantime? It doesn't seem like it. But I miss you. Oh wow, as you can see, you're starting to get staticky. That's crazy. It's showing like the disconnection, like if you're talking on the phone. Maybe you'll miss me too. But if we force ourselves to be together now, that will eventually become the reason we hate each other. Yep, I agree with that wholeheartedly, 100%. Don't force anything, let it come to you naturally. So let's work towards our dreams. Oh wait, it doesn't want me to click on it. It doesn't want me to, I'm holding the mouse. It doesn't want me to click on it. Okay, is there anything else that it wants me to click then? Let me check around. Oh, let's break up. Maybe one day we'll be together again. I think you just need to focus on yourself, bro. You just need to follow your own path. She decided to follow her own path. She decided to choose the route of, you know, working and corporate or whatever it is. and you wanted to build a family and a relationship, you can't really force her to do that. One thing that I feel that society has failed women on is with the glamorous lifestyle of work. Now, there is certain things of following your passion and what's your calling, but honestly, if we have to think about it from a realistic standpoint, what's the whole purpose of men and women being on this earth? It isn't so we can go work a 9 to 5. It isn't so we can play a piano. It isn't for we to run a company, but it's actually to procreate, and it's the whole development of families, right? So if we take that into consideration whenever we're pursuing our goals and our dreams, you know, I think that in my personal perception, what she should have did was came back, joined the orchestra here, or in Korea in this case, focused on their lifestyle together or their lives together. And then later down the road, probably like 5 years, whenever he's built himself, she's built her kind of like name and image, then go over to America to expand their kind of visions together. But in this case, she's wanting to do everything by herself. And that's where I gotta say society has failed women and the relationships nowadays. So that's one of the issues that I'm finding with a lot of things nowadays is similar situations like this, where it's like, oh, well, I'm gonna, you know, break up something that we had together so I can go follow my goals and my dreams. Now, going back to my last relationship, did I want things to end? Not really. You know, I wanted things to keep progressing for us to keep learning each other. But there's only a certain amount of things or stress that some people can deal with. You know, whenever it goes down to outcomes that are unknowledgeable, like we don't know what it's gonna lead to, it can scare most people. It can scare most people off. While for people that are more adventurous, that are okay with uncertainty, and as long as they're the drink is kind of giving me a little gassy to a degree. But whenever it goes down to things that you're able to build together and careers and goals, I think that really y'all should come together. As you can see through this whole playthrough, they were over here with each other, helping each other, pumping each other up. But then she was like, you know what, I'm gonna stay here so I can follow my goal. That's America in a nutshell, really. Instead of her saying, hey, I'm gonna be coming back and I really want to see you, etc., she's just like, hey, I'm gonna stay here and pursue my dreams, not our dreams, which should be building a family, building up a relationship, building everything like this, but my dreams. That is America's biggest downfall as far as families. They have one side thinking me, while another side is thinking we. And this kind of shows it. Maybe not. Ooh, I hope we won't regret this decision. I hope we can say goodbye with a smile. Man, y'all both crying. There ain't no smiles. I hope we can meet again with a smile. I still love you. Well, you don't really love him. Don't see. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Give me one moment. I got to rant about this. Don't say you love him, but then choose a selfish decision. That is literally a contradiction. Now, you could probably say, hey, well, she needs to follow her goals. I agree to an extent, right? You could follow your goals without doing this. If you love somebody and y'all find that y'all are good together and y'all help each other and y'all build each other, I'm just gonna let you know now, I'm not friends with any exes, and I actually only have probably maybe two female friends. No, I would really say one, but 2 female friends. Why? Men and women can't really be friends. It's something that I do not agree with, because one side is always gonna have feelings for the other side. There is no way to be platonic in that kind of sense. Now, there are some platonic friendships, but that's just because literally one dude, or I will say this, the dude is not sexually attracted at all to her, but she may be sexually attracted to him, so therefore it's not platonic, and that's the issue. So men and women cannot really be friends. Let's just be straight up. And I'm not trying to say this as a dick, I'm just saying this from a logical standpoint. One person is going to catch feelings at which is no longer platonic, and in this case, they're not going to stay together, and I don't think that they're going to be friends either. They may text here and there for cordiality, but outside of that, they're not really going to have conversations how they're having already. I do thank you for understanding. She chose a selfish path. Literally, that's feminism in a nutshell. For making this hard decision for me. Thank you. That night, you cried and you smiled. Now, I will say, I could totally understand if the brother cries, especially if you have real genuine feelings for somebody and this kind of stuff has to happen. You have to cut it off. I can totally understand if you cry. Me, myself, I wasn't crying, but I was still attached. That's kind of my biggest thing. I'm not gonna cap. I was still in like that kind of position to where it's like, could it still work? Is there a way for us to fix it? And then as time progressed, I think it was 6 months. I'm not gonna joke with y'all. I think it was 6 months whenever I finally was like, yeah, I gotta go back to myself. And then I started going back into my journey. I spent 8 years with her, so that's a whole nother story. If you're with the chick for like 2-3 years, you know, and y'all break up, whoop-de-doo. You know, y'all are still in the cupcake. So I say that there's 2 phases or 3 phases at the start. Well, 2 phases at the start, 1 phase towards the middle, then it keeps progressing, right? You have the cupcake phase, the honeymoon phase, and the realistic phase. The cupcake phase, that's going to be primarily based upon y'all just started dating. So you like dead ass. I'm just straight up. You're not trying to fart in front of each other. You're probably not even trying to sneeze in front of each other. You're probably giving each other the best of you, and you're trying to show the best about everything, right? Then you move into the honeymoon phase. Typically, the honeymoon phase starts after marriage, and this is talking about like, you know, from a marriage standpoint. I'm not talking about in this phase you're married. But typically in a marriage standpoint, the honeymoon is whenever y'all go out, y'all go enjoy time together, aka you're traveling, etc. Now, in a relationship standpoint, the honeymoon phase is whenever you get out of the cupcake phase, then you start to get to know each other on a more kind of like deeper level. This time you may let one fart go every once in a while. You may sneeze every once in a while. I'm just throwing some hypothetics out, right? But then whenever you get into the realistic stage, that's where you're just farting, you're sneezing, you pissing in front of the person, you're shitting in front of the person, you're doing everything in front of that person. You're not really caring anymore because y'all been together, y'all established that kind of relationship and everything. Now, for both of those starting phases, the cupcake and the honeymoon, I find that's 2 years each. And that's the key about it. So right here, they had their honeymoon, they had the cupcake, they had the realistic things, and now they're starting to figure things out for themselves. And they came to their conclusion upon their own. You talked a lot about each other's futures and dreams, about all your hopes and hard work. Now, the thing that's going to make me laugh is if, for one, I'm just going to let you know, when looking up the pay calls for people that are in an orchestra, they have to work, I'm talking about long hours, weeks. We're talking about, unless you're like a well-reputed kind of orchestra and you're able to book out, you know, big arenas that are paying you, I would say, thousands each, and you become somebody who's a front runner, somebody who sits on the front row, who's a main kind of contribution to the orchestra, you're not really going to be paid. If you're in the back of the orchestra, not really anything contributing to the orchestra, you're just another sound. Like if you're the main pianist on the stage, then you make the big bucks. In this case, she is a pianist, so she does have the ability to make the big bucks. But how long until somebody comes outstage you? She's losing her only support, the only person who believes in her the most, the person who helps push her towards creating her goals and her dreams, the person who really elevated her career. She's throwing him to the side so she can do this herself. Now she's going to be in her own bubble. And I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to help her. If I'm dating a chick and then we split up because she decides to follow her dreams, I delete her number. She's no longer in my phone. Like, she calls me. Like, there was this one chick, we used to talk. And then she moved back home. And whenever that happened, we talked here and there, but I ended up deleting her number from my phone. She messages me one day out of the blue, and I'm like, who's this? Let's just say the conversation ended. She never responded because I'm like, who is this? I deleted your number. I don't even know who this is at this point. But that's just who I am, right? I hold zero feelings. I'm not gonna really care unless we built some type of great connection. I'm not really gonna care, right? And then in this case, they built a great connection, but she doesn't really care, in my opinion. You and Grace said goodbye to each other and said goodbye to your youth. And that's typically how distance is gonna play. After that, you and Grace worked hard to achieve your dreams. I respect that. And over time, your dreams came true. One by one. Let's cook. Grace became a pianist just like she always wanted. Her performance touched hearts and brought joy to the countless people. And I'm not gonna lie, she gets older in age. I don't care what kind of chemistry we had. I'm not dating you. I'm just straight up. Maybe for fun, but I'm not dating you. I don't care what chemistry we had in the past. You joined the university laboratory and started working with companies to develop electronic chips. The main task of the laboratory is the mass production and market application of your country's self-developed chips. You and Grace are still a world apart, big facts, but you still listen to the same radio show in different time zones. Sometimes you like each other's tweets. Okay, so they still follow each other on social media. I definitely don't. Just straight up. You and Grace haven't seen each other for a long time, but you think that when you meet again, there will be a smile on both your faces. I think for one person there will be. I don't think for the other though. Is that the it? Hey, let's go. I think we have one more section to this. Let me see if I got everything. No, I missed one thing. One thing? What? Oh, I'm so sad. Okay, let's do the last one of the stream. Oh god, this is a good game. I actually am happy that I played this. So I bought it off of Steam, and I was like, you know what? Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm home. You're so late today. Go have a shower, and I'll get dinner ready. Okay, we're just about to go into. It's like, oh, what was I saying? God, I should have just kept going. Okay, I'll just keep going. They're probably gonna pop up later. That's typically what happens. Okay. My husband and I have been married for 3 years. Most of our time is spent on our careers. Sometimes we don't even have time to eat dinner together. See, now that I don't enjoy. I think that a healthy relationship, y'all have to be together. Y'all have to do things together. She thought while playing her mobile. I wonder if her man is at home right now. Because if he is and you're playing a mobile game, then that's kind of like counterintuitive, right? I would think so. Give me a second. You can keep going. I'm gonna be playing all night. Oh, that's good. Appreciate it. Cheers. Okay, let me answer the phone. Thing keeps ringing. Call ended. Miss Call married? You sure know how to pick a gift. Thank you. It went too fast. I couldn't even read it. And that went too fast. I didn't even read or click anything. Hold up. Do that. They met at a game development kind of company or event, and then they started talking. They built a little relationship from there, and then it was all about progressing in that relationship while living together, and also kind of seeing how they can sprout something healthy. The second one was about long distance, which for anyone and everyone, I don't agree with long distance relationships. I think it's stupid and it never works. You're just wasting your time at that point. I think that you need to find somebody who's going to be right there. It's going to make everything a lot easier. So exactly what happened at the very end, they ended up splitting up and going their own ways. So it's like y'all just wasted so much time of your youth together. Not even together, really. Trying to make something work. She ended up going after her dream, which, like I was stating in the chat thing or the recording, that I don't think that, for one, she went overseas to America and he stayed, I'm saying Korea, I don't know where, but with that kind of movement happening, is gonna create a lot of discrepancies within any person's kind of thought process. So what she ended up doing is, instead of doing the biological thing, which is create a family, grow together, build together, like they were kind of doing prior. So what would happen is he would be the encouragement for her, she would be the encouragement for him, and they did like the relationship thing, something that I think should happen in any relationship, help each other build, right? She literally just said, hey, I'm gonna stay over here, even though I told you I'm coming back, I'm staying over here. And I'm like, the fuck? It's like, no. And I would tell any dude, don't go. And she's like, hey, can you move out here? No. You have a blessed one. You do what you need to do. I wish the best for you. If she wants to move over there, okay, perfect. But I don't think any man should move. So he did exactly what I would recommend. And as he stayed there, she stayed there. They ended up only liking each other's tweets. And that's it. So I'm like, yo, that's why I recommend to any guy, don't long distance. I actually had an ex-friend where we actually lost our friendship because of, in my personal opinion, his dumb decision, where he got into a long distance relationship with somebody who I think was, I'm gonna sound like an asshole, but beneath him. Don't think that she was anywhere close to where he was. They weren't chemistry at all. And anytime that we played games, because we used to play Rocket League together, and this was like, I think college, end of college area, I think it was in college, somewhere around that area, was the last time him and I really spoke. And I remember playing Rocket League with them, and during the Rocket League that we were playing, she just sounded straight up like a man. Like there was no femininity in her tone of voice, no femininity in the way that she spoke. There was nothing. It was like, yeah, get wrecked, son. And it's like, and I literally was like in the call with them, and I'm like, hey, yo, I don't like your chick, so I'm a dip. And that was the last conversation him and I had. He ended up getting her pregnant. They had a kid together, and they broke up. I feel like I call shit, but you know, some people just don't listen. If he would have listened to me, I felt that we would have created a business together by now. Because now he's like, yo, I'm happy to see that you're growing your business and everything. But he had talent. He was very smart. So he had the ability to create something and build something. I think his father or stepfather was a regional director, a regional general manager of a hotel company. So he had the ability to progress and expand his path in life, but he went down a minute path, which is why I try to educate young men and everything. It's like, follow your goals. Because he went off path in his goal, now his course in life is completely different than what it should have been. And you know, I can only feel bad for it, but that's the route that someone chooses. We're men. I can't sit here and spoon feed you. And like one of my favorite sayings is, you can bring the horse to water, but you can't force the horse to drink. I can lead him to the water, but I can't force him to take a sip of the magic juice. He has to be willing to take the sip. He didn't. He's paying the price. And I would say that he's living an ordinary life. I don't know exactly. Last time I tried messaging him, he never responded. So all I can say is I wish the best. So now I'm on a new path of the gameplay. Don't know exactly what's happening, but it seems like husband, wife, they work at different times, so their schedules don't match. So they barely see each other, and that's not a healthy relationship either. So I don't think that this is gonna work out, but so far it was a swing and a miss for all three. Well, to a degree. The first one was the only one that actually had a positive-ish outcome, because they actually stayed together after that, while the second one, no positive outcome. And I don't know how this is gonna turn out, so yeah. You can watch it though. I got a live stream going, so you can look me up, Dedication Gaming, D3 Gaming, you feel me? You can watch along with your boy. But yeah.
Can't like a lollipop.
No, God. I got my mic on. All right, let's get back to the gameplay. So, I'll get them for you. I think it said it's my client, something like that. It's starting to click off by itself. So, a few days later, she hadn't found anything else unusual about her husband. Oh, this is called detective for a reason. My nigga cheating. Hey, look, I ain't see nothing. She never told him about the message, but she always felt that he was hiding something. Please don't turn me into the woman in this case, because I'm sorry, bros gotta stick with bros. I don't care. Bros gotta stick with bros. Over the weekend, her husband was working overtime at his company. She decided to see what clues she can find in the house. Dang, I am playing as a female. Xbox, PlayStation, Ninja Goku, Switch. They're changing up the names for everything, bro. He's never been a big spender, but he likes to buy games sometimes, or buy games. But it's kind of a good hobby these days, I guess. She thought as she looked at the console. Recently, he's been playing with this strange box a lot. It doesn't look like a figure. What is it? Okay, I guess that I gotta find a clue, and there'll be a clue somewhere. My favorite fabric sofa has been torn apart by our cat Belly. I didn't want to get a cat because I knew it would ruin the sofa, but I was wrong. Who cares about the sofa when you have a cat? Get out of here, she told herself. Gotta figure out some way to feel good. Oh, 584. They don't cook very often. The fridge only has some fruits and a few drinks in it. 584. Since that's the first coat that I found, let's do 5, 8, 4. I'm gonna throw that in right there. I wonder, since that's a circle, it may be a circle that needs it. Let's continue to check. Hold up. Photos from our honeymoon. It's been almost 3 years since our last vacation, she sighed. Okay, so you can't click on the same things again. Boxes. So many express boxes. He seems to have brought way more things, or bought way more things than me recently. Let's have a look. ... What is this? A key? Come on, my guy. There's also these light strips and all this junk. He's definitely hiding something. Come on, bro. You slipping right now, bro. You slipping. Can't get the evidence, man. Come on, guys. Oh, there's a cat. Oh, that's Belly. Okay. Oh, it's cute. Figure something out. Will you stop leaving dirty clothes just lying around? I said 1,000,000 times. Come on, that's typically how it is. At least for myself, that's how it is. Like, my mind is moving 1,000 miles a minute. I'm always thinking about what new things do I need to work on. So I don't really think about it. I just take my clothes off, toss it on the floor. And if I usually work until exhaustion. So if I'm exhausted, I'm just gonna toss it on the floor, then knock the fuck out, then wake up and throw it in the hamper. I'm not really thinking about it in that moment at that time. I don't need to go into the bathroom now. So that's the bathroom. All right. A trash basket? I doubt there's anything useful in it. Dum 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 dum. Oh, triangle 201. I'm sorry, my guy. They have me playing as your lady. There's nothing in the box, but it's triangle 201. Do I go back this way? So let's go back to the box. Triangle 201. And there should be, oh crap. Oh, I clicked off screen, that's why. Now, it looks like I was thinner before I got married. That's probably the case. Don't mention the next one, or the one next to me. Though he's a lot bigger now than he used to be. Yep, typically how it is. She touched her belly subconsciously. So one thing that I looked at, and it was a study, it shows that whenever people get into relationships, they tend to let themselves go, which starts to make sense. A set of lipstick, he bought them just after we got married, but I lost my favorite one during our honeymoon. Cabinet. Oh, there's a bag. There's a designer skirt in the bag. I don't remember buying it. Oh, you can't leave the evidence in the house, man. Unless you want to gaslight her and be like, no, you did buy this. Remember, it was that one time at band camp. You know what I'm saying? I better start watering it. Okay, it looks like she's watering it. The clothes, they are dry. I guess I should put them away. She puts them away. I haven't done any laundry yet. There is a package down here. It doesn't seem like I can go anywhere else, so go back this way. Oh, wait. I just now thought about it. I had clothes. So I need to throw the clothes in the laundry. Yo, this is completely different than the first one. Oh, those are clean clothes? Oh, if that's the case, then let me throw them over here real quick. There you go. So now that that's been done, is there anything else I can click in here? No. Let's go back. There's one more code that I need to find. Just where is it though? Oh, litter? Belly, before you go, Fist to take care of it. So what does she do? Is she a housewife? Because if she's a housewife, then honestly, I don't really feel bad. Like, hear me out on this one, right? I think that if she's a housewife, she should be in a position to be on his schedule. And that's just my thoughts about that. You feel me? I don't need to go. I don't need to go to work today. I'll clean up. Okay, so she does work. Okay, so that starts to me. And yes, I'm just randomly clicking just because I don't know what it is that I need to click on. I found I don't remember having a plate like this. 584, what does this mean? Oh, maybe I need to click on that other one. Bro, my nose itches. Go back here. So it doesn't look like I can throw anything in there. I still don't need to go to the bathroom. Let me throw these clothes inside of the hamper or the washing machine. Maybe that will progress the story, because it doesn't seem like there's anything else that I can click on. Dirty clothes, they smell terrible. I better do the laundry. There it is. There's something stuck in the washing machine here. The queen of housework. She unstuck a little card from the washing machine. Bro, I feel 315. Bro, I feel like my guy is slipping hard. He's like giving away all the evidence. I'm not gonna lie, women are like detectives, 100%. They're going, like, if you're trying to court a woman, she's 9 times out of 10 gonna look everywhere about you. She's gonna find your social media. Okay, what? What am I supposed to do? What the? Happy anniversary. Please put the present here. Happy anniversary. What? That's what he's been hiding? Oh man, I'm over here thinking. My man was slipping. Whew. I should put things back the way they were. It has been a long day, so yeah, I'm a little yawn. A few days later, since my lovely face is covering everything, it's so dark and the lights aren't working. Be right back. Let me go turn on my fan. Cannon has to go out for that too. Fan's gonna waste that. I knew it would be today. Haha. Okay. Let's follow the green. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so it goes into the laundry. It's so dark here. What you trying to say, Willis? Green goes to here. With the light flickering, the words on the paper can barely be read. The paper says, please connect the 2 hearts with the connect or the magic pin. Husband. What magic pin? So now I have to find a magic pin. It's too dark here. Okay, so I can't really do anything in here until I find a magic pin. There may be a magic pin out here in the living room though. Or maybe even in the bedroom? It's locked from the inside. I'll just pretend I don't know what he's put in there. Why would he lock the restroom? You're in a 1 bedroom, 1 bath. You're gonna lock the bathroom? Where's the pin at? Oh, this is... I think I should leave this till last. Okay. Then we'll leave that till last. Anything change? These cans? I heart you, I heart you. The note says, "Dear wife, to avoid starvation, please enjoy your favorite cheesecake, husband." In the line below, don't forget to bring the clue. Yeah, it's my favorite brand of cheesecake. The flag on it looks familiar. 584, yummy, as always. The key, I see. So I got the key back with 584 on the plate. Okay. That has to be something, right? Now, it doesn't seem like I go anywhere over here again. Is this gonna tell me a new fabric cover? Oh, it was amazing. So now they got a new fabric to cover the couch. Belly is sleeping in our bed again. So cute. Depends on who you are. Oh, another note. That said, "The most beautiful dress for the most beautiful wife." Is she gonna wear it? I guess not. And I don't think that I still have the item that I need. It's so dark here. Yes. You have a problem with it being dark. It looks like they connect right here. Yeah, I really can't see it. I'm not gonna joke. I was trying to see if I could see it. Okay, so we're going like this. We got connections there. Go through. We come out here. It goes from the door to the fridge to here. So maybe I need to follow the purple line. So from here to there to here. Okay, now there's something in it. This is the pin that he was talking about. The note says, "Dear wife, please bring the magic pin with you." And now with that, we go here. Wow, it's the lipstick that I lost. It has a little card with it. "I asked a friend to buy this for you. Is it the right color?" Now that we have the pin, it's so dark in here. Let's use the pin. Conductive silver paint pen. What is it for? With the light flickering, barely hard to read. I suppose this is the magic pen. Okay, let's see if I can connect the two. This is gonna be... Okay, we're good. Man, I'm over here thinking that I'm about to mess up. Go, whoa. As soon as the lights come on, she was impressed. "Oh, cheers to you, my mans. I can see you." Is this a tiny Christmas tree? This necklace, is it a gift for me? A necklace. The pendant on it seems to be engraved, but it's too small to read. Okay, so I need to find something. I remember it was here. Okay, the card. Oh, the 314 card? Is it going to be the exact same as before? Okay, so I'm guessing that we go back to the box now. I have all the numbers that I need. Triangle is 201 and I have everything else, so should be able to knock this out. So triangle is 201, right? One circle is 5, 8, 4, and then we have 3, 1, 4. Now let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, so am I able like to move it? When we moved in here, we assembled the furniture ourselves to save money. Makes sense. My graduation photo. We went skiing together. Next to you, I felt the cold. Our last anniversary, we went to a fancy restaurant. I got a fright when I saw the bill. I like this photo. We took it one weekend when we went hiking. Our first time fishing. You said you'd catch us a free dinner, but we never caught anything. Hey, look, my man tried his best though. Look, you can't throw him under the bridge. You feel me? So there's red here. Am I able like to turn this thing? Oh, we moved in here. We assembled the furniture ourselves to save money. I read that already. There's supposed to be another phase to it, but red's there. Is there any context clues? Because I can't turn anything. You see, now this is going to be the irritating part, because I wish that it actually explained what it is that you got to do here. Nothing is being explained. Magic pen? Coming through the door, go to the fridge. Oh, he's finally started cleaning up after the cat. Great. Nothing else after that, actually. You know, like whenever you get happy to see that you may have progressed it and it just turns out to be nothing. Yeah, that's what I kind of felt right there. We have food here. It looks delicious. Okay, so is she gonna eat? Let me follow the green arrow real quick. Green arrow goes from here. It looks like it connects to the purple, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it connects to the purple. The purple goes here. It doesn't really lead to anything after that, right? Love. And then there's supposed to be something here. What is silver paint? What else is there for me to click on? Okay, let me think. Clicked on the cat. Photos don't need clicking. Talks about the lipstick. Chair, bathroom is still locked, but wait. There's more! I'll just pretend I don't know what he put inside. Okay. Let's go back in here. Read that note again. There's nothing in there. So nothing else I can click in here. I don't mind a little challenge. It's just whenever you even follow the clues that they give you, I don't see where it leads to. Give me one moment. No, I'm not about to look it up. Alright. Okay. So the only clues that I have was that box. That was number one. Number two is the plate, which is 584. Hold up, I have a game that I'm playing. BGG took that one. Where's our secondary location then? Oh, it's right next to it. Okay, now going back to it. Unless I take the plate? Wait, is there a way for me to like put the pendant somewhere? Like somewhere where it's light at? If that's the case, what if I take the pendant out? Here, a necklace, the pendant, but it's too small to read. So would I need to find a magnifying glass or something? Because I can't click on the light with the pendant in hand, and it's not working like that. Sleeping on the bed, I don't really care. I want to use the magic pen and draw all over the cat, but can't do that because it's not allowing me to. Okay, I wish that it would tell me what part do I need to do, right? Because it's not really explaining anything right here. Like, even whenever I click on there, there's no need for the key anymore, but since the key is still here, there has to be a need for the key. Now, what if I take the plate, go back to the kitchen, clean the plate, okay, I'm over here looking at something. There's a game that I'm playing right now that I'm getting paid to play, so might as well deal with it, right? Now, what do I do? I feel like there's a need for the plate. Let me go bring the plate to the kitchen. What if me cleaning the plate does something for the plate? I don't know. 584, what does that mean? Bring the plate to the kitchen. Clean it. I feel like we have to do something with the box, but that's the thing. What do we need to do with the box? Because it's not as simple as it was before. In the middle? No? I've looked at all the photos. My graduation photo. Time that we went skiing. I see the red here for the time that we went skiing. I would guess that we're together, right? Nothing. 314. Throw the pendant in the box. It'll work. I'm not gonna lie with y'all. I really don't know what I need to do right here. It doesn't seem like anything is working, and they don't give you any context clues to kind of determine what is the next stage that you're gonna need to go. Like, what if a little card, what does it mean? That goes to the box. Take this out, the necklace, the pendant shows it, but it's too small to read, so we're still in the low lit place. There's no way for me to turn on the lights, it looks. Dun. Let me put the dang key in the closet. I mean the bathroom. It's locked. The note says magic with you. There's nothing else after that. Let me look back at the notes, see if there's any context clues. Doesn't look like it. Put on the outfit? It was too dark inside of the, I don't know what you call this place, the laundry room. I'm really struggling right now because it's like LOVE, nothing for me to click here. Washing machine doesn't have anything for me to click. Can I like electrocute myself with the key? That would be very interesting to see. I won't lie. I'm terrible. Nowhere else for me to click. Got the pennant. Come on, there's a light source right here. Use the light source. So there's something for me to read on the pendant. But it's not telling me anything after that. I gotta really focus here because I'm not able to click on anything on the door. Clicking on this cabinet does nothing. Clicking on this cabinet does nothing. Clicking on the cat does nothing. Clicking on the table in there does nothing. This is the only thing that I can think of that would do something. But no matter what I do, and it's not like I can turn this, you know? Because if I can turn it, then maybe I could do something. What if I did this and then did that? Still does nothing. Context clues from this? They built their first stuff, they went there, they graduated together. What if I have to like look at these in a certain order? Nope, still doesn't do anything. If I can't figure out what to do, I'm not gonna joke. I'm probably just gonna cut the video here if that's the case, because I really don't want to spend that much time stuck in one area that doesn't give me anything extra to go for. So I heart you doesn't really tell me anything. Having this heart on here doesn't tell me anything. Reading the note doesn't tell me anything. Voice starvation, please enjoy the cake. It gave me the plate, it gave me the key, right? Don't forget to bring the clue. I did that. I was able to make it, so that's the first place. Maybe if I backtrack myself, maybe that would help. So then I go here, right? He tells me that, you know, have the nice dress and everything, and, you know, whatever. Then we go here, we open that up, then he tells me bring the magic pen with. Right here. So we got the magic pen. And then from there it says go to here. Oh, we got the lipstick that I lost, whatever. Ask a friend to buy it for me. There's nothing else that I can do. Then it shows that we shoot straight into the laundry room. We go into the laundry room, or the bat, or whatever this is. I don't even know what you call this. I would say laundry room, but I've never seen this. It looks more of like a closet laundry room. And then it says that we go here. And then it says here. I don't know if I grabbed something from here, honestly. I know I went here. Because this is where you get to that note, right? And then it says go here. And then from there it says go here to the pendant. And then from there it says go all the way back. Go out the door. And then it says go to the box. So maybe there's something in that room that describes the hearts. So maybe I'm missing something in this room real quick. It won't be here. Okay, LOVE, a present, and the pendant was in between there. I'm guessing that we need more light. That's why the pendant isn't showing. So I may need like a magnifying glass or something to be able to see it. We can't get into the bathroom, which I would suspect the bathroom to be important. Can I go to sleep? So cute. Yeah, I'm really stuck. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really stuck. Because even going to this box doesn't tell me anything. I heart you. I'm guessing the heart should be in the middle. But even if I put the hearts in the middle, it doesn't really do anything. Bro, you know, that really sucks whenever they don't tell you anything. Any cons or exclusive, any of the... I'm looking at this one right here. You know, if I could turn it, then I would probably suspect something. I might have to restart this. Let's restart it real quick. Maybe I did something out of order and it caused everything to kind of... Let me try to do everything in order. Grab the cake. Grab the keys and the plate. So let's look at the box. I think I should leave this to last. So we have that heart and that heart. I think it's these two, but I'm not the best with shades of colors. I'm not going to joke in that area. I'm not great with colors. Now, once we do that, we come here. The note said, beautiful dress, beautiful wife, you know. Nothing else for me to grab, and there was nothing extra added there. I bet it won't be an empty box this time, she thought, and opened the drawer. pen. The note says, "Dear wife, bring this magical pen with you." Now we're gonna go here. Lipstick that she lost. Same color. Now from there, we gotta go straight here. I'm trying my best to follow the story this time. If it does not work, then there is really no hope for this. It's so dark here. Now we have to go here. I think I just need to connect the two hearts. Now if I go from here to here, what if I did like this, right? Give it the loop-de-loop, then pull. Okay, it still works the same. So that goes to the light. As soon as the light came on, she was impressed. Then it shows here. Conductive silver paint. Oh, that was to turn that on. So nothing crazy. Then I come here, grab this. Is it a gift for me? Follow the green line. Haha, it's a tiny Christmas tree. Go through here. Now follow the green. The green leads me to here. So the triangle was 201. Circle. We got 314. Circle on the plate, 584. Oh fuck. I meant to keep that one at 4. Now we opened it, we have red here, blue here, right? Oh! I never actually tried the butt of the arrow, bro. I did not try the butt of the arrow. So fire extinguisher. I just started cooking by myself. So I'm guessing that she doesn't do the cooking. But I am a good cook now. Okay. He loves video games. And we play together sometimes. Okay. Midnight stars. A starry sky during when we were away. What a beautiful place. They got married. Korean style wedding. Oh, so it is a Korean game. I was correct. I was so nervous. I was a terrible model. The premiere of Sherlock. Wait a second. Is this the same chick from the first one? And was the chick in the second one the same chick from the first one? No. It can't be the chick from the first one. It can't. They have different hairstyles. She looks similar to the chick from the second one, but not the first one. The first one had like orange hair, unless this chick went feminist and started dyeing her hair color. I don't get this. I don't get this at all. Okay. Then they got the cat. The day we picked up Belly, she was so small. Click the middle. Happy anniversary. Please put the present here. I think I should put the present on here, but what's the present? Oh, the pendant. Oh, that's nice. I would never think about doing something like this. I'm not gonna joke. I would never think about. He finally showed up. Her eyes were already wet with happy tears. He wiped her tears away. They embraced. And then the baby was formed. Under flickering candlelight, they enjoyed the fancy dinner he had prepared. I'm probably the luckiest person in the world, she thought while eating her meal. I wish I hadn't known about this. About all this. Pick up the phone, answer. I want to trust him. There must be a better choice. I want to trust him. There must be a better choice. Wait, but that's Mary. That's not a dude's name. Or maybe that's his phone. I want to trust him. There must be a better choice. I want to trust them, but they're better. Grab the lotion. Maybe if I click there. Oh, okay. So just turning it off. I gotta say, that was a good game. I did like it. I think that there's something that I missed, but getting confused in that game, you know, I'm not gonna go back and try it out right now. I may 100% this game later. I would say happy Valentine's Day to each and every one of y'all, whether you're a couple, whether you're single like a Pringle, whether you're going out there pursuing your goals, whether you're helping someone else pursue their goals. You know, always being an asset into someone else's life is the best thing. If you're not somebody who has their own focus and you don't have your own drive to do something such as creating your own business or following your own passions and dreams, if you're that kind of person that enjoys helping someone else follow their passion and dreams, then, you know, kudos to you. There's a saying that I also enjoy, and it's not enough Indians, or too many chiefs, not enough Indians. And we need everybody. Everybody helps this world go round, and everybody assists each other. So no matter what it is, if you're in a relationship, if you're single, try to help somebody if you can. Whether it's you see an old lady on the side of the road and you just want to be of service and assist her crossing the road, or if you see a brother struggling or a sister struggling with her groceries, you know, just do your best to see if you can assist her in that area. But nonetheless, I do gotta say that this was a good game. I'm happy that I got it, and I'm happy that I live streamed the whole game. It is about, I would say, a 3-hour game. I took a little bit longer because I was doing commentary and everything else. You know, you got to entertain to a degree. But I got to say that this was a good game. Overall, if y'all want to check it out for yourself, you can pick it up on Steam. It's called Love's Choice. I would just say get it, and you may learn something from it. I do think that they have a lot of things that involve kind of like relationships. I do think that they have some kind of understanding for men as well, because for us, we typically are cultivated outside of the house while women are cultivated in the house. So with understanding that kind of like difference in our kind of like how can I say, upbringing, I think that it can really assist those young men or even young women to understanding the opposite sex a little bit more. Now, of course, it is a video game, so take it with a grain of salt. But, you know, I still recommend it. But it's been your boy, Dedication, also known as Sydney. Y'all take care, stay beautiful, stay positive, stay blessed. And I hope to catch you in the next one. Deuces. Dun 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 dun.